Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon if it's afternoon where you are. Good evening if it's evening where you are. Happy Sunday. Hey, Christian and Michael, how are you?
I'm great. A little tired.
Yeah. I'm
Me,
drinking some water to like
Hydrate.
yeah.
I know. I have my water here too. I'm also really tired. As we were talking backstage, I was like, yeah, today, Saturday. And then you guys are like, it's Sunday. And I'm like, oh, that's right. um,
All
but
days
how
are confusing here.
Yes.
no, how was your week? Both of you guys, how was your week?
It was all right.
It went by fast.
It went fast. And we had work, and there's just things that we're watching, and then a whole bunch of like drops were happening for Halloween. So
a
it's
lot
coming
of
up.
Halloween drops.
Yeah.
Insane.
And then yesterday we went to Universal Studios
I
Orlando.
saw a sneak peek of that 'cause I saw that Michael went live on your Instagram account, and then I saw some of the fireworks. Well, it's like a water light show.
Yeah.
Girl, but there
Uh,
was fireworks at the end.
Yeah. We had no idea.
Yeah,
oh,
we passed the show, and then there was another one that was starting like 2 minutes afterwards, and I don't know if it was
Mhm.
separate or the other one was like a preview. I don't know.
Oh,
But we went on the mummy ride, and when we got off the mummy ride, the lights were still off because they turned off the lights around the little scenery that they have there.
Mhm.
So it was kind of dark, and then all of a sudden, when we were just like about to go get our stuff from the lockers, fireworks just everywhere around us. It's not only at the water; it was like where the mummy
All the
rides.
buildings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scared me. But hi, Jorah,
Oh.
Stacey,
Hi,
and
everyone.
Travis.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. I see that Travis and Stacey are here, Jody and Laura. Thanks so much for stopping by. So we have a lot of things to talk about today. We have mainly, of course, Disney news, but we also have some Harry Potter news to sprinkle in between. So should we get started?
Yes.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
All righty. Love it. So let me go ahead and start sharing my screen real quick. So as usual, we try to start in order as as things are like dropping. So I'm gonna pull up my Instagram as usual. I feel like it does keep me pretty organized when it comes to the things that I want to talk about. So the first thing that we saw on Monday was a pin release for the new Loki Time Variance Authority series. So this is a limited release pin. It's actually really nice. I believe the only part of the pin is just like the middle part where it says TVA, the little crest. That is the actual pin. I feel like the card makes the pin look a lot nicer, and I would hope that if I was going to collect pins from this series, I would have hoped that the pin was as big as the backer card, because I feel like the backer card kind of makes the pin in a way. But I believe the pin is just a little crest in the middle. $15.99 limited release. But again, we're going back to what we've been talking about in the last couple of shows or last few shows, that these backer cards a lot of the times really kind of make the whole pin and design come together. What do you guys think about this one?
I thought the whole thing was the pin.
Me too. I got fooled.
I thought the backer card was the bottom part, which is Loki, and then it was just going behind the pin. But for some reason, it was like not fitting. I was like, why is the backer card a lot smaller than the pin?
I know. You know what? I thought the same thing too. I forget where I saw. I'm actually trying to pull up Shop Disney on my other screen real quick. I saw somewhere that the pin is just a little crest, and like you said, I was like a little fooled. I was like, "What?" I'm a little disappointed. Like I said, I'm not going to collect this because I'm trying to cut back and just really get the things that I actually collect. I'm trying to see if it's still available in Shop Disney. I don't see it right now. But somewhere I saw that it's just really the crest part. You know what? I think it is still available. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and see if I can see it. Okay, so it looks like it only shows the one picture, so it doesn't show the crest. But yeah, somewhere I saw that, it's just that part. So I was a little disappointed, like you said. I was like, I've been fooled. um but again, this is one of those things where the backer card really makes the pin. I wish, like you said, that it would have been like a big mini jumbo pin, because with the backer design, that would have been an amazing pin to have. I mean, I'm not saying that it's ugly or anything, but I wish there was more to it than just a little crest.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Eclectic Mima, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Laura says, I don't like it and I love Loki. Right? I think that if the whole thing was the pin, I think it would have looked a lot nicer. Laura said Loki is the god of mischief, so it's appropriate. That is true. I didn't think about that. Okay.
Oh,
All right. I like the way that that you put that out there. Yep, perfect. Then in that case, if we put it out like that, then it makes sense that, that is pretty cool. Now, not only did we see the pin, but also there was a limited edition. Here we go. Magic Band also released on Monday. And as usual, Disney, they tend to release the promo items or promo merch before either the movies come out or the series come out in this case. So this was a limited edition of 1,500, $39.99. I feel like typically these Magic Bands are between $35 to $40, when they're limited edition and stuff. I think it's a pretty neat design. Not for me, again, just because I don't collect low-key, but what do you guys think about that? It's funny because I have your comment on the post. Because I know that you guys do like your Magic Bands and you do collect them. So what do you guys think about this one?
Yeah,
it's cool looking. I do like it. I'm kind of confused why it is orange.
yeah.
Yeah.
This jumper.
Yeah, but I would have preferred it a lot. Like if it was that same color of the green that it has in the box.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with the packaging.
Yeah, it's really cool. I do like orange. I do like it all together. I just would like to understand where the concept they got it from, that it was an orange was preferable over the green, but it still looks cool. I really do like it. I do want to see more details on it because I do see that they have like the crest all around it and it has Loki on the other side. But I want to go more in deep with it.
Yeah. Laura was like, why is it orange? Pukey face. And then Travis is like, I wonder what sound it makes. True, because again, a lot of these limited edition Magic Bands, they do make a special sound when you put the Magic Band against the Mickey head terminals for that. So I wonder what kind of noise it's going to make or sound. But the only thing that I'm thinking is that perhaps to set this apart from just the regular Loki from like the movies, to kind of make sure people know this is for the series, they made it orange. Because if you see on the box, you'll see, Loki and his background is orange. It has a little shield for the time variance. My goodness, authority. So I wonder if that's why it's orange, just to kind of make sure that it's being set apart from like the regular Loki from like the movies. That's the only thing I can think of.
I would have preferred it gold because he's green and gold, so I would have preferred that. But it could be possible that the orange has to do more with the show that's going on. So something that about where he's at, it's orange.
Morning, Caitlin.
Good morning, Caitlin. So yeah, I mean, I think it's still cool. I don't know if it's still available on the website. I know that a lot of the times when we have limited edition Magic Bands drop, they go really quick because just like, we are pin collectors, pop collectors, key collectors, plushie collectors. There's a big community of Magic Band collectors. So let's see. Laura says, Bob said it probably ties in with the show. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they are making it this color just so that it ties in with the show and just to kind of set it apart from the Loki merchandise that is more for like the Avengers and the movies and all that.
Thinking the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking with that. Hey, Crystal, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Morning.
So,
Good morning.
So we have all, these low-key merch items drop on Monday. I mean, also box launch, they do have some low-key like pins and things like that just to kind of promote the show a little bit more. Do you guys know when the show is supposed to start?
2021.
All right, can we be a little more specific? Is it like fall 2021? Is it like winter? Is it supposed to start anytime soon? Do we have a date for it or not yet?
Yes, we do.
There is a date.
There is a date. I'm just going ahead and going to stall you for a second so that I can find it, so that I sound like I am smart and I'm knowing all. It's June 9th.
June 9th. Oh my goodness, that's coming up quick.
Oh my God, right around the corner.
Yep. June 9th.
Laura said it is low key. and Laura says summer. So yeah, June 9th. So that is coming up real quick. So I do want to watch this too. I feel like there's more of a chance that we might start watching Loki before WandaVision. Although I'm gonna tell Derek that we need to start WandaVision first, because someone told me, I don't know if it was you guys, that it might kind of tie in a way with WandaVision too.
It could, because I mean, the only reason why it could tie in is because I think the ending of this, and I don't want to do any spoilers, guys, but it has a lot to do with the Endgame movie. So if you watch the end of, if you watch the scene of the Endgame is all about them going back in time to try to find all the stones so that they can redo another I guess you want to say wish or whatever. But at this scene, they went back in time on the first Avengers movie, and the stone got out of their hand, and Loki took it. It was the Tesseract, and he took it and left. And that was not supposed to happen originally. So this is how possibly that Loki can come back into the show, because they say whatever you change in the past doesn't change the future. What it does is it creates a new timeline. So Loki could be now in a new timeline and somehow be coming in back, because if you have seen it, he's not part of it technically because he's dead. So he might come back into it because he's a different version.
True. So, it does say time variance authority.
Yeah.
So it does sound like that's going to play into it. So yeah, I'll definitely have to watch it. Hey, Aurelio, good morning. Thanks so much for
Aurelio. But I don't think they're trying so much, but I feel like they're going to connect in a way before the new movies and new shows come out. So I think it's really, really, to get caught up with everything, just watch it from the shows that has been releasing so that you don't miss a thing.
Okay. All right. So we'll definitely have to have a lot of Disney Plus to catch up with. Another thing, talking about Disney. Oh my gosh. Last week we got a little, I don't want to say, we got I was going to say sentimental, but we got nostalgic last week as we were talking about Hocus Pocus. So with that said, on Tuesday, I believe it was, we saw it on DIS.pops that we're going to have this really cool Danny with Binks Funko Pop. So it is going to be through Spirit Halloween, and then not sure when the pre-order is going to happen, but if you basically copy and paste the link from DIS.pops, I just basically reshare their post. It actually shows up on their website, and basically just says coming soon, I believe. Yeah, coming up in July, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know when in July, if it's July 1st, but they could have some pre-orders. So I keep on checking, but the website just says coming out in July. But I am really excited for this one because I don't think we've had a Danny pop before.
No.
So yeah, I am I'm really excited to get this one. I think it's such a cute pop, and Danny is such an iconic, character. I mean, they all are, but she's so cute, and she's holding Binks, and then Danny and Binks had this really special bond, and I don't know. I am super excited for this. I definitely want this one. What do you guys think about that one?
Obviously, we've been waiting for this. I did not understand why they will come out with the Billy before the main characters. The show is actually, the movie is actually more based on the main characters. To be putting Billy first, it was like, oh, come on now. So Danny is super excited for that, and then hopefully they'll come out with the rest of the crew. And I love it. I really do like the fact that she's with Binks.
I know. Do you think that they'll come out with some of the other characters?
Yeah.
Through other retailers?
No, I feel like it'll come out next year.
Yeah,
more Spirit Halloween.
Yeah, because Spirit Halloween has been kind of having the releases from their name, so all the other pops have been common, so you can get it from anywhere. But they're very, very cool looking ones. Like there is the three sisters around the cauldron. There was the Billy, and then there was this one. They were all released from Spirit. Even Spirit had the first 3 commons of the sisters in a 3-pack, I believe, and it was also exclusive to only them. So I feel like they have the ownership of them, of releasing, and the agreement to only be the exclusive to them. But if they were to do a common, maybe they'll do the other crew. But I hope they wouldn't degrade, not degrade, but I will say not downgrade their value, because to release them as commons and her as only as exclusive, I'll kind of be sad.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Hey, Jaylee, good morning. Thanks so much for stopping by. Gotta get home sometime. Oh wow. Well, I hope that you have a smooth day, but thank you so much for stopping by, and good morning. So yeah, you know what? I kind of dragged my feet last year with the Billy Pop, but I saw on their website that it's still available. So what I'm trying to do is, once the pre-order, if they do a pre-order for this, becomes available, I want to oh my God, excuse me. I want to also order the Billy because, since I didn't get it last year, hopefully I can get it this year. Hey, Tats, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, Tats.
Did you guys get the Billy last year?
Yes.
Okay, so I am the only fake fan. Aurelio says, I've heard Spencer's owns Spirit Halloween. Okay, you know what? That makes sense because
Ooh.
I always wondered how Spirit Halloween stays in business. I mean, they're only open for what, like 3 months out of the year, and
True.
then that's it, you know. And they always like, there's a place by my house. It used to be a Toys R Us, and they make it into a Spirit Halloween, you know, every season. But I always wonder, how do they stay in business, you know? So, I mean, it does make sense that a bigger company like Spencer's owns Spirit Halloween. So
Yeah.
that is
And they
interesting.
also have their website, so that possibly could help. But I do
True.
agree, having to pay for rent in all these places for a short period of time,
Yeah.
where are the funds coming from?
I know. And then, of course, you still have to pay your employees, you know? So Kaylin says there needs to be a moment of Billy sitting up from his grave. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. That would be really cool. Hey Nathan, good morning.
Morning.
Thanks so much for joining us. But yeah, absolutely. So I'm super pumped. Again, this was another nostalgic moment when I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, I need this. I mean, last week we were talking about how Hocus Pocus 2 is going to come out fall 2022, and how we all have a consensus here that we're going to try to read the book before the movie comes out.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Hopefully I do remember to do that.
Got on it.
I know. So moving on with some of the news that we have. So on Tuesday, we also had some other pins being released. Now we are really just moving on to box lunch. So these pins, so Loungefly tends to, you know, distribute pins to different retailers. You know, for example, Disney Pins Blocks, their store, you know, they do distribute some of the Loungefly pins. Of course, Box Lunch, Hot Topic, and some of the smaller shops like Modern Pinup and things like that. So these pins were released to other retailers before, and they were really popular. They were so popular that different Instagram sellers were selling these pins too. But of course, if you buy off of like an Instagram live sale, you're most likely just paying a little bit more over, you know, retail price. I believe they were selling, when I saw this on like an Instagram sale, for like around $12 to $15. And people were buying them because they were so popular. But yeah, on Tuesday, these actually showed up on Box Lunch's website. Retail price is $9.90. Right now, this weekend, they have a buy two, get one. So you get a pretty decent deal. I ordered these on Tuesday as soon as I saw them. And actually, I got them within a couple of days. I actually put up a video yesterday opening these pins. And I really like them. I think the concept is really cool. I wish the pin was actually stained glass, not just designed to be stained glass. It's just really enamel painted on. But honestly, they're really pretty. They're really soft to the touch when you feel them, and I think the concept again, it's really really pretty. So I really like these. I am gonna try to go for the full set. I got 4 boxes. And it's a 9-pin set, and I ended up getting 6 more boxes yesterday because
Wow.
that's what happens. Well, I mean, they do have buy two, get one. So I really just bought 4 boxes and I got 2 for free, which is a pretty decent deal. Otherwise, I would have spent, you know, a lot more money than I actually did. And then if you have an account through Box Lunch, you know, I believe it's depending on how much you shop with them, you get a $1 shipping. So the shipping is not terrible. So it wasn't too bad. So I know I kind of went on and on and on about these spins, but what do you guys think about these?
I love the Ariel one out of all of them.
Of course
It
you
is
do.
beautiful.
I actually love the Pocahontas one.
Yeah, I think they're all really pretty. And something that I was talking about on my video yesterday. Oh, thanks, Crystal. Yeah, these are. I was so excited when I opened these pins because I really wanted to see how it translated from the design on the website to the actual pin, because I feel like we've seen this a lot when you see the art on the website for like mainly a pin and you actually get it. There tends to be a little bit of a difference in there. Hey, Mary, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. And Laura, thanks so much for stopping by. Have fun. We'll talk to you soon. Um, Mary says, you know, I love Cinderella, but Ariel is so nice. Oh my gosh, I had like a squirrel moment. Squirrel. Um, but yeah, so you guys like Ariel and Pocahontas, but what I was starting to say, which I got like sidetracked, was that that Pocahontas pins, I actually do think, I agree with you, is actually really nice. I think that they did a really good job on her face. I feel like a lot of the times when we see a Pocahontas pin, her facial features on the pins tend to look a little manly. So I feel like with this one, they really did a really good job. You know, they put a lot of details on her dress. You can't really see it very well from the drawing here, but they did a really good job. I actually have some of these pins here, so I'm actually grabbing them to show them real quick. But I really like these, and it's been a while since I've actually wanted to complete a Loungefly pin set, and since I got lucky and then I got all different, and when I open these pins, I figure I might as well go for this set. What do you guys think? Do you think that's a good idea to go for this set? I think you guys are muted.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go.
Sorry, I don't know why that happened. I said that I think that you should go for it because you're like you will complete it. I have a feeling you will complete it.
I hope so. If not, I definitely want to trade for them. Travis says, looks cool, but wish they were stained glass, like you said, Melissa. Yes, I wish they were stained glass. Hopefully they'll take some tips from, I'm sure that other collectors would probably agree on that. So maybe they'll do like a series 2 of this with actually the pins being stained glass. I think those pins would come out so beautiful. And hey, Zach, good morning. He said, I bought one of those and got Tiana. Oh, that's awesome. The Tiana pin also looks really nice. So, I mean, all these pins look so pretty. I think that out of the ones here, I really want to see how Jasmine is going to look, because I think that it looks like she's very well designed too. I mean, all these pins are so pretty. Crystal says, I think you should. The pins are very pretty. They are really pretty. So that's why I was like really excited when I saw these. When I first saw these, they were through like the other retailers. I believe Kraken had some of these. So I actually have, hello, I have the Pocahontas pin right here.
Oh.
So let me see if I can make it full screen. Oh, my hair is all over the place this morning. My bangs are getting way too long, so they're kind of looking a little funny. So you can see here, you can see her a little bit better. I think that
a lot better than the picture.
Right? So that's why I was really happy with this one, because especially like the details on her dress, you can see the different colors on it. So I definitely think they did a really good job with this one. So I'm pretty happy with this set.
Yeah. Not only that, the pin that you have in your hand, actually her skin tone looks a little bit more like what I will see than the picture has shows on your
Yeah, I think a lot of the times the artwork that you see on the website doesn't quite add up to what it's supposed to look like, because there you can barely see her features. It's a little darker than the character. It's not supposed to look like that, because you kind of miss the details on her face, her lips, her eyes. So I think they did an amazing job with the pin. I actually really, really, really like this. I think all the pins were designed so nicely. So I think that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to go for it, especially because they have a deal. So if any of you guys are looking to get more of these pins, now is the time to do it, because they're buy 2, get 1. When I purchased these on Tuesday, they had a 20% off. So each box was like $7.92, which is still better than paying full price. But right now with the buy 2, get 1, it's actually a better deal than the 20%. So again, if you're looking to get some, I think this is the time to do that so that you can enjoy nice discount on that.
You're true. I especially now, as I don't know if we're gonna mention later, but there also is that sale on Loungefly. I don't know if it ended. Did it end?
I don't know.
Was it a one day thing? No. It was buy 2 get 1 free.
Oh, really? So I think I'm gonna check. I don't know, but check, because I think it was still available as of earlier today. It might not, but definitely check, because and if not, Box Lunch, they do have deals all the time. So I would just keep an eye on that and see if you can get that. But definitely don't pay more than $9.90, because you'll see other retailers, like I said, that or even Instagram live sales where they would sell for $12, $15. Definitely don't do that, because Box Lunch, I'm sure they'll restock at some point. Next, we also, staying with Box Lunch real quick, if you are a Lady and the Tramp collector, they release this really cool pin. It's like a little poster in a way. And I like the details. I feel like Loungefly, they're doing a really good job with the pins that they release that are not like, the jumbos are really nice, but these smaller pins are actually really nice, and it's not that expensive, $8.90, and it just recreates the iconic spaghetti scene. I'm not a
Spaghetti.
Yeah, I'm not a Lady in the Tramp collector, but if any of you guys are Lady in the Tramp collectors, that's definitely a really nice pin. What do you guys think?
I think it's really cute, but
Cute.
we were not gonna get that one.
No, we're not fans of it, but it is kind of cool. I do like the fact that, like you said, it looks more like a poster.
Mhm.
So I do like the details on that, and yeah, it's super adorable.
Yes, I agree. I really like it. Now I know, it's funny. We have so many things to talk about, and we're fast approaching like the first half hour. And guys, we have so much to talk about.
It's a lot.
It is.
It is a lot. So if you guys think that I'm kind of like going through these things real quick, it's because we have so much to talk about, which I'm super excited. Now on Wednesday, here we're gonna keep on talking about the different
You want to have a squirrel moment?
squirrel.
Squirrel moment. All right, so we built this the other day. I forgot to show you. We were gonna show you this last week and we forgot. So we did this on the live previously, the week previous. But I thought it was so cool. We finally got to build it. We've had this since we moved here and not build it until 2 weeks ago.
Or we're building the anticipation. Ah, that is so cute.
And their ears move too.
That is adorable.
Mega bricks from Legos. They're so cool. I'm not even like joking.
Oh, that's awesome. I think that Pluto is probably my favorite. I mean, they're all adorable, but Pluto and Goofy too. But I think Pluto. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh. I love those.
Yeah, it's really cool. So I said, if you guys are not like huge Lego fans or not into Legos, I would still think to get this. They're very small for you guys to like do. Doesn't take that much time, and as well, I think it adds a very cool touch to your collection.
Legos are so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I've been getting more and more. Well, you guys know that I'm more and more into Legos with all the Harry Potter Legos that are coming out, and I still want the Cinderella castle. So
I just wanted to show you that before I forgot, because last time I was like, man, I forgot to show her.
Oh, well, yeah. Whenever you have any more of those squirrel moments, let me know. I like that. I like those. I feel like I have a lot of squirrel moments too. But keeping on with the pin news, on Wednesday, we had another Fig Pin Deluxe pin set. I feel like they've been doing this. It's like maybe like the 4th or 5th time they do this. Maybe the 6th time. I can't keep up. But Fig Pin, they have a really, let me see if I can pull it up here. Perfect. They have really nice pin designs, right? So on Wednesday, they had, we have the Villains Deluxe Box Set. Now, this one right here, it comes with Ursula, Cruella, Maleficent, Hades, and the Evil Queen. And then this one came out on Wednesday the 26th at 10 a.m. Pacific. What is that? 11, 12, 1 p.m. Eastern. And it was a pre-order because the estimated delivery date was for July 2021. This is a limited edition of 1,000. It says ever. It says there will only be 1,000 of these deluxe box set made ever. I love how they put an exclamation point there, just so that in case you're doubting them, they're serious about this. But if you go on their website, so this is actually from their website, but this is their blog. But the first thing I did was that I went there to see if they had some available, but no, they actually sold out. And it was kind of pricey. It was $115 for these 5 pins. But again, it's a limited edition. So Fig Pin, the Ursula pin was a Fig Pin exclusive, only available in the box set. And it looks like the border and like the back of this pin are going to be gold from what I can see here. And that Ursula pin is really, really pretty. Then we also have Cruella. And then here is Maleficent, and of course Hades. And with the Hades pin, you can appreciate some more of that gold border around him. And then you also have the Evil Queen. I think the Evil Queen looks really nice too. So these came out again on Wednesday. I believe Travis, you had told me that you got this, right? So yeah, super super cool set. Luckily, I don't really collect any of these characters. I do love Maleficent, but it wasn't enough for me to be like, okay, I'm going to spend $150 on this pin set. But I know a lot of people that did. Hey, Doc Dodgers, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. And yes, it is a little bit pricey. I feel like Fig Pins, they typically go for around, $15 a piece. But with these being part of a deluxe set, limited edition, gold trim and back, then I can see why Fig Pin would make them
around like $23 each.
Right. So but yeah, these are really really pretty. So do you do you think this is something that you would have gone for, or you don't think, or are these not characters you guys collect, or
All of the above.
Yeah, like we like all those characters. If we were able to, we would totally get it.
Yeah, we totally would have gotten it, but the fact that it's like pricey and
yeah,
either way, I feel like that's cool. But at the same time, we understand a little bit more now what we should collect and what we shouldn't.
Yeah.
So we probably would have gotten it just for the heck of it, but honestly, we're okay without it. We don't really collect villains. I do want to have some villain pieces. Maybe if the pins were a smaller set. With not fake pins, such as like a launch fly or something like that, probably would have gone for it. But no, it's pretty cool. I do like the details on it. I do like the fact that they have their character and their personality displayed very well. It's not just like them standing; it's them having a little bit more emotion.
right.
It's very cool, very beautiful.
Yeah, Aurelio is saying with Halloween coming up, I'm sure we'll see lots of villains merchandise. Yes, yes, and it's funny because towards the fall, they typically do their designer collection, their masquerade series. This is through Shop Disney. And they've been doing pins and dolls, I think, for the last few years. And then last year, the theme was villains. And I got all the pins. But after I got them, I kind of regretted it because I feel like I spent so much money on them. And I don't even have them displayed right just yet. And it's been almost a year. So I think, like you said, I'm going to try to cut back more and then just really just focus on the things that I actually collect. Now, Travis was saying something which I totally forgot. This pin set does come with a logo pin. So it's really 6 pins total. Now, the fake pin logo pins are really cool to collect because you don't see those all the time. I wonder if in the blog thing here it shows the logo pin that was coming out with this one. Let me see if I can hit back on this page. Let's see, home. I know they have a lot of, fake pin. They have a lot of cool like licenses. They have Dragon Ball Z. If you guys are into anime, so this is actually the set. As you can see, it's sold out, which I'm so pretty, impressed that this sold out because again, it is pricey, right? And then, so it does say that it's finished with a gold nickel coating. And I mean, those are really nice pins there. I'm trying to see if it shows the logo pin here. It doesn't really mention the logo pin here, I think, unless I'm missing it. But I had seen somewhere, maybe it was on the Instagram post, that it does come with a logo pin. But that is really cool. I do have a couple of fake pin logo pins, and I think they're fun to collect because they're different. You don't really get those all the time. But kind of like staying with the fake pin theme here. Let me go ahead and bear with me here.
Yeah, Stacey and Charles said it will probably be wait, it won't show logo. It's a surprise.
Okay, so everybody gets like a different look because I know they have like different like logo designs, so maybe everybody's gonna get like a different design for the logo. But that's pretty cool. And then you do have like the fake pin app, so just like with Funko, you can go ahead and put in your serial number, and then just basically that pin is unique to you and whatnot. But what I was gonna do is that they actually had another pin set like this back in February. They actually had the princess pin set. Let me see. Are we there? Yes. Okay, perfect. So this one actually was released on February 10th, if I'm not mistaken, kind of like with the villains. But now on June 2nd, which is Wednesday, you'll be able to get these individually. So if you missed out on the set, you can get them individually, or actually it looks like they do still have some of these sets available, which is why I was, surprised that the villain set sold out, because you would think that the princesses would be a little bit more popular.
Girl, you know that everybody likes a villain.
Well, true. True. But you would think that if anything, also the princesses would be sold out. I mean, maybe it's because the lineup is not as popular, because they had another lineup with princesses that had, Belle, Cinderella, Jasmine, Ariel, and that pin set sold out. And I believe this is like the second wave of princess sets they do. And I would have thought that this one would have sold out, but apparently according to their blog here, they still have some available if you click here. But the cool thing is that, yeah, if you were kind of waiting because you just wanted just your individual princesses and you didn't want to have all of them, because I'm sure the box set is going to be pricey too, then you can just wait until June 2nd, and at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. East, 10 a.m. Pacific, you'll be able to get these characters individually. Most likely, these are, going to be just like the common version of these. But hey, if you just wanted to have your princess pin, then on Wednesday you'll have a chance to get them individually. I don't know if they're going to do the same with the villains, where if you were just waiting to get, let's say, Ursula or Cruella, then eventually you'll be able to get them separately, like they did with the princesses.
I hope not.
Right, because it kind of devalues the box set, right?
Yeah, and I kind of feel like if you were to do that, I kind of lied, because it's like an exclusive if you buy the box. So if they were to come out with individuals afterwards, it's like it's not an exclusive anymore, unless it's a different version, probably like a different plate or I don't know, a different design, like not so much the same exactly. I mean, they can go with loopholes on that, but still, I feel like gold plated and having it exclusive just because if it was a set should be just remain like that.
Yeah, what they did with the original set of the princesses was that it was the common version. So they were not gold plated. They were just silver, like, when you get any fig pin. So, and they were not limited edition. They were just common. So I guess that's really the only difference.
Okay.
But I mean, if you just really want the character and you don't really care whether it is a limited edition or gold plated or whatnot, then you could probably wait until they release them individually, like this one. So Crystal is saying, I think the individuals are silver plated. Yeah. So that's what's going to make them different. Plus, the gold ones are going to be limited edition. So Aurelia is saying, Figpin last year sent me 15% off code, got Spider-Man Verse set from it. That's awesome. 50% off code. That is amazing. What do we need? Yeah, what do we need to do to get a 50% off code? Travis is saying, true, I'm surprised the princess didn't sell out. They will though. They are beautiful pins. I agree. I mean, but these has been out since February. So it's been like what, almost a little over 3 months now. Travis says, I don't know about the values. The box set, the auctions prototype pin are different plated like gold. Those are more desirable than the true. So yeah, it's true. I mean, there are going to be two different versions. So in this case, it's just really going to depend on whether, you just want the character no matter what, or whether you were just looking for a special edition.
Correct.
But with that said, we're going to go on to more pin news, because I feel like we typically have a lot of pin news to talk about. So let me... hello, I'm back. My bangs are driving me crazy this morning. They're like all over my face and
mine.
Yeah, mine too. I had to put it up,
Like, oh my God, I'm about to just grab a hat. It's just like annoying me. It's like getting in my eyes. All right. I try to like pin it with like my headset. All right. Anyway, so squirrel moment. So on Thursday, we had more pin news. So I'm just going to share my screen before I even say anything. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. These are big pin news. Like, we have been waiting for this for a while. So there we go. So this is the annual pin event that Disney hosts at the parks. So for the last 3 or 4 years, it's been held. It's been at Epcot. But last year, because of the pandemic, the times we're living, Disney decided to try a virtual event. We have talked about this before. The virtual event was okay. Hey, good morning, LBD. Thanks so much for joining us. And I think I just missed Travis' comment. I think for a collector, if you like the limited edition better, then that's what's desirable, because the open edition, who knows how many they produce. True. So as a collector, that's really what matters. A lot of times the edition size is just really what matters when it comes to just making sure that you have a pretty valuable, I guess, collection. But then again, I feel like the value is really in the eye of the beholder. So it just depends. But yes, virtual again. So going back to this, squirrel. So if you ever want to keep up with the merchandise event news, all you have to do is go on like the Disney World merchandise events website, and they will keep you updated with any kind of special event they have. So this is how I keep up to date with this. So right here is just going to talk about the 2021 Disney Heroes versus Villains and Epic Showdown. That is going to be the theme for the 2021 Pin event. Last year, we were celebrating the 20th anniversary of pin trading. And before that, we had fairy tales. So I mean, this is a pretty cool theme. I don't know how I feel about it being virtual again, but according to the article, it just says, attention, pit traders, an epic showdown is about to begin. You must decide where your loyalties lie. Are they good or are they evil? And then it says that Professor H.B. Jensen has been researching the historical battle of good versus evil, what makes a hero or a villain, why people rise to the valiant call of heroism, or turn to the sinister mischief of mayhem. Join us on December the 4th. So that is something interesting. I know, right? The pin event has never been that late. It's typically somewhere around August, maybe towards the end of August, mid-August. But as time goes by, they've kind of been pushing the date back. Last year, the event was in November, and this year it's going to be in December. Why? I am not sure. Let me go back to here. So it's going to be December 4th, and it says virtually participate in an all-new digital experience where the professor will reveal his findings, discover a unique offering of pins curated by the professor. Be prepared to have your loyalty tested and see which side ends up victorious. Event registration coming soon. So, all right, so many things to talk about. So, virtual event. Last year, I was a little disappointed, but then again, it was their first time doing a virtual event. So I'm assuming they had a lot of things to kind of like learn from, things to tweak. So I'm assuming that with the experience and the feedback from last year, I am hoping that this year's event is a little bit different. Last year, they had some features where you were able to interact with other people participating in the event, but it was kind of tricky because they had a messaging feature where you couldn't constantly message back and forth. You could send one message at a time. It's kind of weird. Like you couldn't even reply to the message. You could open the message and then just go ahead and start a new message and so on. So it was kind of like annoying. But I mean, it was a little disappointing last year, but all in all, I'm so grateful they did a pin event last year, and then you still had access to the merchandise, because you had to buy a ticket for the event to be able to have access to the pins that were exclusive to the event. So we'll see what they do this year. I believe the tickets last year were $50 a piece. And then I don't know how much they're going to be this year. As the website says, event registration coming soon. Typically registration for the event would, I want to say, it's probably about 2 to 3 months before the event actually takes place. So once they announce that, we'll definitely be talking about that here. Once they announce the date for the registration, they typically give you a link for you to take a look at the catalog for the event. So you'll see what kind of pins and even other merchandise like magic bands and stuff like that they're going to have available for the event. But I am excited. I was really hoping for an in-person event, but we have some things going on this year. Like my brother's getting married, and we have to go out of state for that. That is in November, and then what else? Of course, in October we have the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom, and also the opening of the Ratatouille ride. So we would like to go to Disney for that. So if we were to go in October and then also have to go out of state in November, then I was hoping to not have to plan a third trip, right, to go to the event. So in this case, it kind of works for me since it's going to be virtual. So really, we can attend the event from really anywhere, from your phone or your computer. But I have talked about this for a while. McDorks, what do you guys think? And everybody in the chat, what do you guys think about the virtual event?
Yes, let us know. we've never done it.
Yeah, never.
Like virtually or even in person.
But
so
it sounds so cool.
Yeah, I always wanted to do it ever since I've heard about it before, but when I talked to you, I didn't know how extravagant and how crazy, like how much stuff this comes out and what you do at the actual event. So I've been wanting to go to the actual event. So I'm not gonna partake in any of the virtual one. Once they do the in-person, I'll do that one.
Yeah. But I like the theme, heroes versus villains.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a pretty fun theme. I mean, Travis, if you're still in the chat, Travis has been to the in-person pin event too, and that is so cool. It's such a cool experience because it's like a whole weekend, and it kind of builds up to it. And you go and pick up the items for that, because basically when you do an in-person event, same thing. You can buy merchandise that is exclusive to the event, and then you have an option to pick up your items the day before the event happens. So that's pretty cool. So you can kind of have 3 days to really enjoy the event. You pick up your items, and then the next day you show up there with your lanyard, because they give you an exclusive lanyard that makes you feel so VIP. So you're already rolling there with your lanyard and your name. Oh, and it has your name on it too. So you truly
Right.
feel like a VIP.
Ooh,
Yeah.
VIP.
And then there's a lot of
Very
people there.
important pin.
Yeah, true. True. And then, like Travis says, the boards are where it's at. So they have these really huge boards that Disney puts out there for you to trade from. But the cool thing is that these pins that Disney puts out there, they're amazing. They're limited edition pins. They are low edition pins. They can be pins from all over the world, because we have parks, and we have the Asian parks, we have Disneyland Paris and whatnot. So you have an opportunity to get some really amazing pins that otherwise you would not typically be able to get. You also can get pins that are AP, which is an artist proof pin, or you can get PP, which is like a pre-production pin. So there's a lot of cool things you can do there. And of course, you get to do some in-person trading with some of the other guests that are there. And they have some activities, and they have, trivia, and then you can win, prizes and things like that. So, like Travis says, trading with other people is pretty fun. And then you have the AP or the PP pins, but it is so amazing. So that's why I was hoping for another in-person event. But I feel like this year, the second part of my year is going to be pretty busy. So actually, this virtual event is going to work for me this year. Crystal says, I've never participated, but sounds fun. Do you need a membership of any kind for the virtual event? So that's a really good question. So basically, again, I would highly encourage you guys to look up the Disney merchandise events website. That's where they're going to post all of these updates for these special events. So no, you don't need any membership. So once they announce on the website, hey, the registration date is going to be, let's say, July 15. I'm just making this up, but let's say it's going to be July 15. They'll let you know when, and you have to make sure that when that link becomes available, you're on top of that, because these tickets sell out super quick. So it's kind of like when they do the Disney Studio Store Hollywood pin releases, where there's like a link. So kind of like that. And then you have to wait on the queue until it's your turn to register and stuff. So as long as you see when it's going to become available, you snag your ticket, and that's it. Travis says, no, you can just sign out when they release. Yep. So definitely keep an eye out for when the registration date is going to be. So you're on top of that, and you can get your tickets. And since it's virtually, I wonder if it's also going to be around $50 like last year, or if they're going to make it a little cheaper. So we'll see. But yeah, that's all you have to do. Just make sure that you are available when that link is going to go live, so that you can get your tickets. But I feel like something that also builds up to the anticipation of getting the registration link is being able to see the catalog. So the catalog typically has tons of items. Like I said, not just pins. You have magic bands. I forget what else they have, but but it's really cool. So I'm really excited to see what we're gonna have. Hopefully, I don't spend as much as last year. I feel like last year I went a little overboard with all the pins, but it's a really neat experience. So I really hope that for next year they go back to an in-person event, which I'm hoping that they will, because honestly, all the mask regulations are becoming more flexible. I know that Universal Studios, for example, you don't need to use the mask anymore, right? And you guys were just there. Can you tell me about that?
I don't have to use it anymore at all. Like, not even in the rides or anything.
Yeah, that was crazy. I did not know about that. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, nobody's going in with masks. And I remember when they lifted off the regulation, you had to at least go in the
Indoors,
the parks indoors, and on the rides with the mask. Like, you have to go in it. Now, to walk around while you're already in the parks is fine to take it off.
Okay.
You can take pictures. I mean, you can walk around without it. It doesn't really matter. But now it's like no mask is required, and I did not know about that.
like it feels like back to normal,
like at all. So in the rides,
on
like
the rides, indoors, going into the lines to go into the parks, like none of the rides required anymore to wear masks.
And even when you're on the ride, they put you with other people.
Yeah. I was put with somebody yesterday who wasn't wearing a mask, so
I was like freaking out.
awkward.
Oh, well, you see, with things like that, I'm thinking that it makes it more likely that next year we will have an in-person event.
Oh,
So I
Yeah,
would,
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just
So-
nervous now because Annual Pass might be coming out soon.
I'm just waiting for that annual pass.
so Aurelio says only collect Nightmare Before Christmas pins. Have a cork bulletin board full. Yes, that's how it starts, Aurelio. You start with a small board, and then before you know it, your whole room is covered in boards. Caitlin says I want to collect more pins, but don't want to fall too far down the rabbit hole. Oh, I know how that is. That's why I'm limiting, or I'm being more picky with, like, let's say my keys, because I have a lot of keys already, but before you know it, I'm just gonna be just buried in like collectibles. Travis is right. Need to see the catalog first. Yeah, the catalog is what really makes it that much more exciting, because it really builds up the anticipation, because you're like, okay, I want this pin, I want that pin. And then a lot of these pins are going to have low edition sizes, which tend to be the most popular pins. So it's a really cool process. Hola, the pin guys. Good morning. Thank you so
Hola.
much for joining us. I love how you started with hola. So hola, good morning. Buenos dias. So we'll definitely see what happens with this, but I was super excited to see that there was already a date set up for the event. So we'll see what happens with that. I guess those pins are going to make excellent Christmas presents for me. Hint, hint, Dirk, if you are listening or watching, ninja watching. This is Katir's. Mary says, I am in so many rabbit holes. Oh my gosh, I know all about that myself, because between the pops, the pins, and now I'm also collecting Harry Potter pins. Oh my gosh, yes, I totally know what you mean.
Yeah.
So almost done here, because I know that Christian and Michael have a lot of really cool pop news to talk about. So
Pop,
I
pop.
know. So the next thing we're gonna have here is
Where you at?
Hi.
hello, hi. So the next thing we're gonna talk about here is sorry, I'm just covering my face with the paper. Yesterday, Saturday, we have some key news. We were just talking about keys a few minutes ago. So we actually had 2 keys released yesterday. Let me get back here. That is the wrong slide. Where are we? All right. So we had a free Cruella key with purchase. There's a lot of Cruella merchandise out right now. I was talking with a friend of mine that collects dolls, and he was telling me that the Cruella doll sold out. And I didn't even think it was going to be that popular, because I don't know. I don't really know. I just didn't really think it was going to be that popular, but yeah, he said that the Cruella doll sold out. But going back to the key, I don't know if it's still available, but yesterday was a free Cruella key with any $25 or more purchase. And you just had to put the code Cruella at checkout just to make sure that you were able to get your key. What I think is kind of, I don't want to say it's, all right. Let me rephrase my thoughts here. I think it's kind of sad that you have to put in the code. What if people didn't know to put in the code? You know what I mean? And they still spend over $25 and on Shop Disney, and they didn't get the key. What if people thought that you just had to get it and it was going to be automatically added? So I think that should be done like that, because unless you really do your research, you don't know that you have to enter the code to get your free key. So that is kind of like sad that they do it that way, but I'm assuming that a lot of the Cruella collectors and key collectors already knew about the code, but I feel like they should make this more visible. For me to get this screenshot from the website, I had to like move around and see where to find it, because it wasn't very visible on the website. You had to know where to look to find that. So that's the one thing that I find kind of sad, that if people are already spending the money, just add it to their cart. Don't make them add a code, especially when it's not super visible. Like I said, I had to look for it to be able to find it, because I knew there was a code. So what do you guys think about that, Christian, about the whole like code to be able to get your free item? I think you're muted, Christian.
Oh, sorry. I said I was talking about that like a few weeks ago. I don't understand why they wouldn't go ahead and just give you the option at the end, like, would you like to add this, or you're qualified, or something like that, just so that people who are not aware of it. The only thing I can come up with is possibly the reason why they don't make it more known is for those who don't really care for it, wouldn't take advantage of just getting something for free for no reason. I think it's cool for somebody who is wanting something that's Cruella and it's a Cruella key, it's kind of like enticing them to make a purchase to get that.
True. I mean, LBD is kind of also saying that he's saying that then people who don't collect would also get it, which is it's true. But then there's collectors that might not necessarily know that there was a code. Maybe people that are just starting to collect.
Correct.
And then pin guys, I bought the small world. Yeah, I'm gonna show that in just a second too. The small world key and pin that also became available. So you got it before 10 a.m. before the Cruella key was out there. That is very interesting. So that's another thing that some things become available, at midnight or 3 a.m. Pacific. 3 a.m. Eastern. Other things become available at 10 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, that's kind of like tricky where then you got the one thing at before 10 and then the Cruella key became available at 10. It's kind of like, all right, people, come on, let's just put everything together at the same time. You're making it that much more difficult for collectors. Kaylin says, I have honey installed, so all promo codes get put in which. So what is honey? I did not know about this.
Oh, Honey is an app that you get all the codes that I believe are available.
Oh, that's right.
Like coupons and stuff like that.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. I did not know about that. So Crystal said it was available at 12 a.m. East Pacific. Okay. Alrighty. So everything was available before that. So you see, like I said earlier, I'm becoming really picky with the keys that I buy. So I didn't get the Cruella key. I didn't get the Small World key. So that is really interesting. LBD says new collectors will always make mistakes and miss out. Oh, I know. And then they have to go to like the second market, right? To get their items, and then they end up paying more money for that. Pink guys say honey is awesome. I am going to have to look into honey.
Yeah, I'm downloading it right now because I don't want to forget. But it's supposed to help you with shopping assistance and getting the coupon codes, things that you don't know aware of. It's like also as well, you know how your bank, they tend to have like promos and stuff like that.
Like the deals.
Yeah, so it's basically like that. So any deals that are going on, they kind of give you a heads up, or as well help you save money with certain products that you purchase.
Okay. So everybody's also saying it is unavoidable in any collecting, right? When you're first starting and then you don't really know. True. I mean, that is true. Kaylin says it's a free browser extension download on Google Chrome. Crystal says I need to look into honey. I do too, because I did not know about this. So I'm going to have to look into that. So that is actually pretty cool. It would make it that much more easy. And then especially because, so not that I'm cheap, right? But of course, I want to maximize, my shopping experience and get as many discounts as I can. So a lot of times I'll go on like retailmenot.com and look up like discounts for stuff, because of course, if I can get it cheaper, I would rather pay less money than regular price. So would this do the same thing then to promo codes, any kind of discounts and stuff?
Yeah. Like, look at this.
Okay, let me put you full screen.
Ooh.
Hello.
Right. It's like right now I'm going here and it's saying Memorial Days savings. So it's like telling me where I can save money from.
Oh, so hold on. So you just download this and like
download it, or you could put it on like how Kaylin says she has it connected to her Chrome on her computer. But you can also download if you're also more of a person who buys online. Like it says right here, you can get it from Target. It was $24.99 to $29.99, $229.99. There you go. So it tells you from different retailers what's on sale, and as well what kind of coupons you can be putting on there.
So can you buy through the Honey website or app?
I think, what happens is that whatever you see on there as well on the app, you can click on it. So let's say if I wanted to get, what did I just saw? Let's say I want to buy this shirt. This button down shirt for some reason was $128. Now it's $45. So if I wanted to get that, I just click on it. It takes me here and it says shop on the website, it's called Rarity Shop. I click on it and it takes me to the website.
It has shop.
I'm gonna have to look into this. That is pretty cool. So Aurelio is asking who is going to watch the movie. I do want to watch Cruella. Did you guys watch Cruella yet?
We're watching it tomorrow.
We're gonna watch it today, but we had made plans to go again to the parks today. So we'll go.
So you're gonna go to the actual movie theater, or are you gonna buy it through Disney Plus?
Oh no, movie theaters, girl. I pay for that.
Another ASC membership.
Yeah, so we get to see 3 movies. That's another savings, guys. So I know that right now, especially because of COVID and stuff like that. But if you are fully vaccinated and if you're really comfortable, or you're just one that are taking precautions and really do want to go to the theaters, it's really cool. If especially not the movies are more coming out, newer ones.
Yeah.
You get AMC Movie Pass, which is basically $21.99, and you get to see up to 3 movies every single week in any format. So you can go to IMAX, the dining in one, the Dolby, or even regular, and you can go ahead and it automatically takes away. So you pay that and you get to select all the movies that you want to see every single week. And as well, if you have a person that you are have another membership, like Michael has a membership, I can make a purchase and he's linked on my account, so I can make the purchase for his ticket as well.
Yeah.
And then they have savings as well with points and stuff like that. So I think it's an awesome idea. You're basically paying almost like $1, almost, if anything, almost $2 per movie every single time you go.
Yeah. And all discounts.
Yeah, and the IMAX theaters, I mean, the movies cost usually about $19 to $27 depending where you go. That's literally paying for it if you really want to consider that if you watch IMAX movies. We like the dine-in ones because the chairs are really relaxed and all the seats are spread out. So
it's so cool to talk about, like, you know, going back to the movie theater. It's been so long since I've been to the movies. So I'm excited to do that too. Now, I'm kind of trying to catch up with the comments too. So LBD says there are 3 coupon extensions.
Real time
is an auto one. You can add like Honey. Oh, interesting. And then Pin Guy said, when you go check out Honey, we'll activate and try all of the promo codes that are available. But sometimes it crashes my Shop Disney because it's basically a coupon bot. Oh, I see.
Ooh. So don't use it for those days that you really need a product. Just
I know.
For those days that you're just like, you know what, let me browse.
Feel like, honey, what did you do to me? But you know, going from one key new to the other real quick, which the Pin Guys kind of touch on it briefly. That is true. So also on Saturday, so yesterday, we also had the It's a Small World 55th anniversary collectible key pin. So this is the pin. You know, we've talked about this before. These pins are really, really, really tiny. Honestly, they are about the size of your pinky finger, maybe a little bit smaller, and they're really thin. So that's why I decided not to collect these. I do have some of these key pins, but I am not going to be getting those, especially because they are just replicas or the regular, you know, plastic key. And I have noticed they are going up in price. I believe they used to be $10. Now this is $12.99 for this one. And not only did we have the key pin, but of course we have the regular key. The key is a box key, as you can see. It's really pretty. I thought about getting it, but I ended up not getting it. And same thing. These box keys used to be $12.99. Now they are $14.99. So I feel like there's, you know, I feel like this is just life for collectors. Whenever something becomes really popular and the company knows it, they start, you know, kind of raising the price. We've seen that with the mini ears at the parks. They used to be like $25 and they've been starting to go up. It used to be like what, $24.99, then $27.99, then $29.99. Then so they have been going up. So it's just like a trend that you see. And even with pins, you know, back in the day, a limited edition pin could probably cost you $10. Now they're around $18. So I mean, I just really the life of collecting, right? But I think it's a really cool key. I did not get it. But what do you guys think about the Small World key?
It's creepy.
Yeah,
no, I'm kidding. We're not gonna get it because we're not fans of Small World, but I think it's a beautiful key.
I do like the packaging, and I do wish the key to look like that. I know that the colors represent it. I get it. I'm just more for the simplicity. I like the way that the packaging looks, the way it's gray, gold, and white with some hints of color. But the key, I'm not a big fan of the way that they designed it. It looks kind of cute, but as well, like we said before, we're not big fans of It's a Small World.
Aurelie's talking that Funko is making It's a Small World pops. I know we briefly touched on this before. When are those pops coming out? Do we have a date or not yet?
I think they're already up for pre-order.
Yeah, I think they're for pre-order. Mm-hmm.
Is it through who?
Anywhere. They're common. They're not
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Aurelie's also saying maybe less produced, so cost is higher. It could be. It could be. Crystal says so true, and they know we will buy it. Yes, that's why. Also, I've been more picky with my keys. I think the last key that I got was the Ultimate Princess key, and I only got it because it was free with purchase. And that day, I was already buying the Jasmine Cinderella Castle. Oh my God, the Jasmine Castle pin. And the pin was already $29.99. So all you had to do was spend $25 or more. So that was a great day for a free key with purchase to drop. So this is the last key that I got. Crystal says, yes, I've seen a few pops. They are cute. Yeah, I mean, if you like It's a Small World, then it's definitely a really, cute collection to get. I mean, they had some pins already for the anniversary. I believe that Disneyland California had even like a really nice jumbo pin. They had a really nice, a really cool line of Small World pins if you are a Small World collector.
Sorry, Mel.
Give us our put us on screen.
Put us on screen right now.
Hi.
So for those guys, if you don't know about Treasure Truck, this is available for Treasure Truck today. So Treasure Truck is basically on Amazon. You can purchase a product that will be, they'll have different locations that you can purchase it from. This just dropped right now, so you can get actually almost 50% off, which is 40% off on this pin set that came out last year from the Disney collection on the Amazon plushes versions of them. 2020. Yeah.
They just posted it.
So if you guys have not gotten it, great savings, and you can go pick it up from wherever location is nearby you.
Hold on. So what is Treasure Truck again? Is this just like a?
It's a truck. It's a truck that you can purchase items from on Amazon. So you go to Amazon and they have like a Treasure Truck listing, and it's random stuff that it gets being sold for a cheaper price. And the cool thing about this, I know that people like Amazon because it delivers to you, but if you really want it today, it is also a great option for you because you can actually go to the location, pick it up. I did see something that sometimes they can send it to you. I'm not too quite sure if they do that or for certain products they do that. But this is normally, it will be like, let's say they go to Disney Springs. They're going to be standing in Disney Springs and you go over there and then you pick up your item.
It's like a food truck.
Yeah, it looks like a food truck, straight up like a food
truck. That is so cool. All right, so 2 things I learned today. I need to look into Honey and Treasure Truck. All right, guys, are you guys taking notes? Honey and Treasure Truck. Oh my gosh.
I knew that before. I purchased this last year for full price.
Oh, see, that's kind of like what happens. Zach is saying that I'm kind of frustrated. There wasn't anything for Small World's 50th anniversary 5 years ago. Really? You would think that 50th anniversary is like a big deal. Right? That's crazy. But moving back on to to some more collectibles real quick. We also had an announcement for another key. We're going to actually get, if you guys are cars collectors, cars from like the movie cars, we're actually going to get this really cool key and key pin to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Cars, which is crazy. The thing has been 15 years. So there you can see the difference between the pin and the actual key. And yet it's going to be available on June 7th. So in a little over a week. I can't tell if they're going to be box keys. I am assuming they are going to be because they are celebrating an anniversary. So most likely it's going to be just like with the Small World key and key pin. So most likely $12.99 for the pin, $14.99 for the box key. I won't be getting these because again, I don't collect cars, but I think it's really cool. Hey Kelly, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us. Hashtag ninja watching. I do that sometimes too. But yeah, that is really cool. What do you guys think about this one?
So before going on to that, I just want to correct myself. I guess because of the pandemic, it is only shipping for the Treasure Truck, but normally you can pick it up. But yeah, you can ship it to yourselves, and there's 3 options like always. So great savings, guys. But back to the key. I am obsessed with the key. I really do like it. I think they did an awesome job on designing the key. I do wish that the key, if anything, was a little bit more saturated in the colors, like how the pin looks, because you can tell the lightning bolt and the number a little bit more like accurately. It's more vivid than the key itself.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool. And you know what? I like the colors on the keys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it looks cool. I do like it, but I just wish the 95 and the rainbow was a little bit more brighter.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what? I wonder if they're gonna also have pins that day besides the key. So. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have because with Small World they also had a pin, right? They had a pin celebrating the anniversary. So I am thinking that they're probably gonna have one too. I mean, I feel like they always do that, right? Whenever there's an anniversary, they always do that. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I like it. It's really cool. I think I might pick up this one. I really, really like it.
And
Oh,
yeah, I think we're a lot of us are in agreement, like Crystal, that this is going to be most likely boxed because,
yeah.
so I had been talking to some people before about these keys, and actually at one of my local Disney stores, and before we got this boom with all the keys, right? And they were like, yeah, keys are going to become more, I guess, pop more. More frequent now than before, and then the box keys are really going to be celebrating it like a special event, like an anniversary. So I'm really leaning towards thinking that this is going to be box key. So
Which
most
I'm
likely,
obsessed with their boxes. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Because when we first started collecting the keys, we're like, how are we going to display them? So we kind of like try to come up with ideas. But
Mhm.
every single key that we got in is in a box. And you know how I am. Like, it's funny. I know it's kind of hypocritical because our pops are all out of its boxes. But we like the keys and pins that come in boxes to stay in their boxes because they add so much to what the piece is.
Yeah.
I agree. You know, I have been displaying the rest of my keys in their boxes. The only one that I took out of the box was the Cinderella key. So I have that one in my little coin displaying case, but all the other ones are still in their boxes. And I still need to get more display cases because you know what? I have a lot of collectibles to still display. I have been needing a new Disney, new pin box for like the longest time. I have all these pins that I need to put away that are still in like their in their bags and stuff. So, oh my gosh, I've thought about also trying to maybe purge some of these because it's getting to the point where I'm running out of space. Like my bedroom looks like just like a pin museum because there are so many boards and there's still some more that need to go up. So oh my gosh, don't even get me started. And I also need to redo my background because I am getting a lot of more collectibles, and it's starting to get a little messy. So I want to kind of move things around too.
Well, I'm excited to
Um,
see that.
so Crystal says I do not like the boxes. I prefer tagged keys. Yeah, so it depends. You know, like Lizzie, for example, Lizzie and Disney, she displays her keys hanging by like a little hook on her walls, and it also, it's cool because it saves space too. So when you have a tag key, you can just hold it by the tag or just really through like the little D in the key. But yeah, so we have that coming up, and another thing that I would talk about Disney, which is kind of Disney related, not like by Disney, but have you guys heard of Magic Candle Company?
No.
No. But I
All
do,
right.
before we move on to that, I do want to bring up Lady Crystal's comment there. That's the first time, like, and it's interesting. Just that she does not like the boxes, that she prefers tag keys.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah, actually, you know what, Krista? Yeah, if you wanna, do you prefer tag keys because it's easier to display? Definitely, let us know because I was like I said, it made me think of Lizzie. I'm sorry, I'm having all these squirrel moments because we still have so much to talk about, and we're like an hour and almost 12 minutes into the
Yeah.
stream. So so I'm trying to like run through all these like news. So I had like a squirrel moment. So yeah, we want to know if you prefer the tag keys because you think that they actually look nicer, or do you think it's because it's easier for you to display? So yeah, I am curious. Definitely let us know. But while we get your answer, so Magic Candle Company, they are, they're not related to, they're not like owned by Disney or anything as far as I know. But it's a company that they make really nice candles. They have a subscription service. I used to be subscribed to it, but um, I I stopped it because I just had too many candles because their subscription box comes with a candle, like an air freshener for your car. It becomes like a regular like room spray, and it comes with like wax melts. So it got to the point where I had just too much product, and I'm like, all right, I need to stop. So I stopped it. But their candles are really good. They burn pretty clean. You know when you blow out a candle and then you see all that black smoke and you like start to cough. So I feel like they burn pretty clean. They have really good throw. So like it's a small candle, but like it fills your whole house with the scent. And they do a lot of Disney related sense. Like, for example, Aurelio is saying Pirate Water from Magic Candle Company is like being on the ride. Yes. So they do have that candle where when you light it, it just smells exactly like Aurelio said, like when you've been on Pirates of the Caribbean, it smells, I don't know how to explain it. The water, it smells a certain way. And it also, you get a whiff of like when the, when the city is burning, when the town is burning. So you get all these different like scents, right? So they do have different candles that kind of smell like that and bring you back to the ride. My favorite is Banshee, which smells just like, if you guys have been on Flight of Passage, that smell that you get. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a really clean smell or scent,
Like
which
a
is
citrusy kind of clean, fresh, waters.
like water, like it's actually the same scent as when you are riding Soarin' in Disney and you're flying over Fiji and you get that. Just I can only explain it like it's like clean water and maybe some like sunscreen. I don't know how to explain it. It smells so good. But that Banshee also, flying over Fiji, it is exactly the same scent. They just have different names on the website. So if you want to start with one, that's a good one, or maybe the Pirate Water. Hey, Lisa, good morning. Or
Hey,
good afternoon.
Lisa.
Yeah, it is good morning to you because I know you are on the West Coast. So good morning. So yeah, so that candle is amazing. So if you guys are looking to start with a candle, this weekend is the best way to do it. When we first got a candle from them, we got it in one of those weekends where they had free shipping, and it's on all domestic orders for a limited time. So there's no minimum. So honestly, you can just buy like let's say like an air freshener for your car if you want, and then you'll get it free shipping. And on top of that, you have 10% off using the code MELT10, which we go back to the whole code situation. So I guess maybe you can use honey for
We're
that.
paying it forward from all the money that we're making them spend. We're paying it forward.
Right?
Savings.
All right, Crystal, we got your answer. The boxes take up too much space for me personally. The tag keys, I can just hang them all up together. They display better. Okay, so that's kind of like what I thought, because when you were saying that, you really did make me think of Lizzie's key display, which honestly, I think it would probably display nicer because I feel like, I do have my coin display cases that I use for the keys, but I feel like they still take, more room than if I were just to hang them by themselves. But yeah, and I think, that they're, like I said, they're definitely easier to display. But going back to the candles, I don't know if they have a Harry Potter line. I'm gonna have to look into that too. So we'll see.
As well.
That would be really cool.
But they have so many cool things. It's funny because I got home the other day and I saw a Magic Candle Company candle. And I was like, where did this come from? And they're just like, oh, I ordered it. I wanted that one. So they have this one. It's like a banana bread one that is supposed to be like pirates. I'm not too sure. It's like a banana rum one. It's banana something, but it actually smells really good, and I don't like bananas. But yeah, going back to this, if you're looking to get one of these candles, this weekend is the time to do it because you have free shipping and also 10% off. What do you guys think?
I like candles, so to get something like that's pretty cool. I do like that smell that we were talking about. That waters.
Yeah,
something.
we definitely will look into it.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then the last thing I want to talk about, because I want to pass it on to you guys. I know you guys have some amazing news that I cannot wait to hear. Let me see if I have it here. I don't think I have it here. So let me just. Am I back on the screen? Hello. Hi.
I figure out my keyboard's not working and it's because it's dead.
Oh no. Let's see. So this is the last one that I was going to show. So as some of you guys might know, we've already talked about this, but on June 1st, so just in like a couple of days, we actually going to have all of these Legos, Harry Potter Legos dropping for the 20th anniversary. Actually, 20th anniversary, I feel like already happened, but these Lego sets will have the 20th anniversary stamp on them. So I am really excited for these. So just a little reminder, I really want to get the Hogsmeade Village visit. I think that I really like this. It kind of reminds me of Diagon Alley, like the set they have, which by the way, I saw on the website that's already sold out and I still want that. Some of these are going to be shared releases with Target. I believe, aren't these two, the Harry and Hermione Lego sets, going to be shared with Target?
Yes,
I think so, yes.
It said that it was exclusive. There was 3 different exclusives. It was the Hermione and Harry and the chess set and Was it the
can't
Phoenix? It
remember.
was the Phoenix, that one.
The Phoenix, okay. So it looks like you can also get them through Lego, through Lego's website, because this is just through Lego's website. So I'm really excited for these. And then, oh look, these are like the Mickey, Minnie, oh my goodness, the Donald, Goofy,
Yeah.
and Pluto that
Yeah.
you just showed.
Yes, which I think that's an awesome price, $24.99 for getting 4 of them. I
Yeah.
do know that as you can see, the Harry, Hermione, and Ron are going to be smaller, like how Pluto is.
Yeah.
Saddened by that, but yeah, it should be cool. And as you see, the price for Voldemort, Nagini, and Bellatrix is $24.99 for only 3 different characters. So I see it's a good price for that one.
Yeah, I mean, these are actually really cool. And then again, we've talked about this before, but a lot of these new like Lego sets that are coming out on the first are gonna have like a little gold Lego piece just to celebrate the anniversary. Yeah, so basically that's what we're gonna have. I believe they also have some things coming out on July 1st too. So if you are a Lego collector, Harry Potter collector, definitely be on the lookout for that. Also on June 3rd is when the Harry Potter store in New York is going to open. I know that for the fan club members, I believe the gold members, they had like a lottery where you could put in to actually get to go into the store before it actually opens, kind of like a preview. I didn't put in for it because I knew I wasn't going to be able to go. So like I believe it's just actually this weekend they were going to have some like special like I said previews for gold members. And it's funny because right before our stream started, there's a Harry Potter content creator on YouTube called the Potter Collector. So right before our stream started, I got a pop-up saying that, oh, it's a preview of the store in New York. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to go there and see that. It looks pretty amazing. So hopefully, McDorks, when you guys come up to visit me, we can also take the tour up there.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Michael.
JK.
Just to catch up with the comments real quick, Aurelio says Universal had some sense during Mardi Gras. Yes, that's the one, banana rum. That's where my husband saw it, and then the other day a candle just showed up here. But yes, I did see that, and I did see that in the tribute store for the Jurassic World Velociraptor one, they had like a whole section of candles. They also had that in the Mardi Gras tribute store in Universal, a whole section of the Magic Candle Company candles. And honestly, I love. Huh?
We smelled them yesterday.
Oh yeah, the ones in front. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. So you saw they're not that big, but they smell really good. And like I said, their throw on those candles is really good. So that little candle will have your whole house smelling like banana rum or whatever scent you pick. Lisa is saying, are you excited about the Nightmare Before Christmas Funko character train set? But I did not know about this. Did you guys know about this?
Yeah.
It's in our listings of things of topics.
Perfect. So I do not collect Nightmare Before Christmas, but I am excited to know about this. So I guess we're going to learn about this in a few minutes. Crystal says, I love candles. Is this the candle company that has the pin? No. So these don't, I forget what the name, I want to say the other company's called like Wishes or something. But no, these don't have a pin inside. But these actually, I have found that the quality of these candles is so good. And like I said, the scent, it really does remind me of whatever label they have, whether it's the confectionery, whether it is the Pirate's Rye, whether it's a Banshee, which is like the Flight of Passage scent. So I really like it because I think it's pretty accurate to whatever they're supposed to be. And Lisa's saying, love the Hogsmeade set. Does this mean the Diagon Alley set I got last year won't have the stamp? Don't like for the anniversary, you mean? I know that these are being released because of the anniversary, so I don't know. I don't know if the Diagon Alley one has a stamp. Do you guys know if they do?
Not that I'm aware of. I really didn't see the packet like itself. I
No idea.
Yeah, but hopefully they'll restock. And also, Aurelia says clown and train card only through Funko Shop. Alrighty, so it looks like I am done with my section. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it on to you guys. Oh, Pin guys say the Dia de los DC Pops were really cool.
Oh yeah.
They're cool. We're not collecting that, but yes, it's the DC Funko Pops. Yeah, they have like all Dia de los Muertos kind of looking with the face on there and the color scheme.
Yeah.
But no.
Hey Kelly, thanks so much for stopping by. Thanks so much. But yeah, so now we're just gonna pass it on to you guys. So Alrighty. So I see Stitch. Tell me all about this. I see Diamond Edition. What?
Hold on, let me see if I can make it the size of this. There you go. So this is actually something that we were talking about last week. We were discussing that Canada had released. Is it still there?
I see Stitch.
Oh, it's my screen splits the screen and just like moved away. So last week we were talking about how Stitch was released in Canada in a store called EB Games, I believe it's called. And we're discussing where it's going to be released in America. And I kind of was like thinking maybe Box Lunch. And Michael was like, maybe GameStop, because the GameStop was like the equivalent of EB Games for Canada, because I believe they're the same company. But I'm like, I don't see Stitch coming out there. Stitch would normally be released in Hot Topic or Box Lunch, but because of this, I feel like Box Lunch they would take it, and Hot Topic already have their Ursula Pop, so that was the only reason why I said Box Lunch. And look, there it is, Box Lunch, which I ran into this post, not the one we're looking at. I actually wanted to find out, because I was discussing it with somebody who saw our post. They're like, hey, where's it coming out? And I'm like, I think it's Box Lunch. So I was like searching, let me find out more information based on it to see if I find Box Lunch. And I didn't know that Box Lunch had a YouTube page for like videos of this kinds of like updates. And they had a video that was posted like literally 10 minutes before that I looked at it. And it showed this. I was like, yes. And then they posted a TikTok. As you can see, the stamp, the TikTok of there right there. So it is the Stitch. I know I rambled on. I just wanted to say that.
No, you're good. It is such a cute one. It's a glittery.
Yeah, so it's Diamond Edition. So I don't know why it's considered diamond, because it does look like glitter. And for those who are kind of confused by it, because I know when I first started collecting Funko Pops, I didn't understand the difference between diamond and glitter, because glitter to me is what makes it sparkle. But diamond tends to be that it's a layer of glitter on the pop. Yeah, on the pop, versus what it's considered a glitter exclusive, which is the glitter itself is mixed in the mold to give it some sparkle. So this kind of looks glitter to me, not diamond. But I have to see it in person. We actually just got in Ursula. We still have to do a video. We had not looked at it, so I want to see what makes it a diamond edition. Because if you've seen it, it's a layer. It's completely on top of the pop. So this is a diamond collection part of the Pride Pops that are coming out, and this is to celebrate Pride, LGBTQ plus, and so super excited for this one. And there's actually a common of this one, but this is the diamond.
You know what? I have to say, I don't know if you guys agree in the chat, but I am very impressed with your description of glitter in diamond.
Oh, thank you.
So basically, the diamond one is gonna look shiny and sparkly, but not like too in your face like a glitter one.
Well, the glitter actually is. Let's see if I can find it so that I can show you a difference between them both.
So we have this one.
That's glitter.
This is glitter.
Okay, and then diamond.
And then diamond.
Okay, you're full screen. In the meantime, Kaylin is saying diamond usually means more glitter, with just glitter pops is more sparse. I got Ursula. It should be labeled as glitter and not a diamond, so it looks good though. Okay.
All right, so this is diamond, and if you can see, let's see if we can cover our faces so it focuses more on the pop. There you go.
Okay, I see it.
Look at it. They're so smexy.
It's a nice one.
So this is literally layered. See, it's all glittered everywhere. So this is diamond edition. So the whole entire, it doesn't have to necessarily be the whole entire pop, but what I mean is that the whole entire surface of where they are actually placing the glitter is completely layered. It's not like random spots. It's completely layered. And then versus the glittered edition, it's not glitter.
It has glitter.
Oh, it has glitter. This is not a glitter edition. It's more glow and dark. But as for the versus the glitter edition, it's in the mold.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's in the mold, and it's like how Kaden said, it's spared around. It's not on there, but it's not on the surface. It's not on the surface. It's in the mold.
Oh, really? So it's a sexy pool. I learned something today.
Yeah,
I learned a lot of stuff today.
I wish they would not say that it's glittered, and I wish they would say something different. Like even diamond, I wish they made a different name for it.
This is the first time we open this pop.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my gosh.
We have glitter, but I don't know where they're at. Yes, we do.
Oh,
we do.
Anyways, let's get back to what we got to show.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I learned something. Did you guys know that? Besides Caitlin, did you guys know that? I did not know that. That's pretty cool.
And then going along with the Pride Pops, this was actually released. I don't know if it's still in stock. I have not checked it, to be honest. This is part of that collection piece, but these two are actually Funko Shop exclusives. You can only get it from the Funko Shop. So this was Minnie Mouse and BB-8 from Star Wars. So those were beautiful, and we needed to get it.
They are really cute. They're really cute. I love how BB-8's like even the base. Like I love that the rainbow pattern runs all the way through the base.
Yes,
I love that.
And that's how the big coming out. I don't know if the last year's was like. Oh, it is. It's going at an angle, but I feel like this year they're putting more purple in it. As you can see, I feel like the last year's it wasn't so strong. What are you doing? Looking at it. So this is cool. I don't know if anybody else is gonna get them. We did get them. We got one of each.
Let me see. I'm gonna put you full screen. Looks like Michael found something.
Yeah. So this is
Hello Kitty.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Last year was a little bit, I guess, a trial run because they only came out with 3 different versions. So there was Hello Kitty. Then we have, I don't know if you can see it, Batman and SpongeBob right there.
Oh, interesting. So, and I also, I'm going to highlight Crystal's comments. So she said, yes, I agree. They should call it something different, especially if it's made in plastic, opposed to being spread all over the pop.
Yeah. I kind of like that they call it diamond because it's like a little bit diamond. But the glitter version, I wish they would have named something different because it's not really, because glitter is what makes it diamond. So I wish it confuses people, and it definitely confused me when I first got into the game. And I was like, I don't get it. And then I realized when I first got to see the glitter in my hands and see what the difference was, I was like, okay, now it makes sense.
Hey, Mama Day. Good afternoon. Good morning, Ashley. Still morning for you, right? Good morning to you. That is really cool. I feel like I learned so much today. And honestly, I think I prefer the diamond edition over the glitter just because I feel like it's really more majestic.
Yeah. So it's super excited for these. These are, again, we're only exclusive. So if you guys missed out, if it's I'm not too quite sure if it's in stock still. But if you did miss out, the only way that you could possibly get them, if it ever does restock, or if you get it from Mercari or anybody else who has possibly have extra spares or selling them. Yeah. All right. So going on to the next one. So a lot of Halloween exclusives are coming out. I don't really want to go too deep on every single thing that has been coming out because there's, first of all, there's a lot. I do want to stick to more of the Disney and the common interest that we all have here. But I did want to share this because it does scream more Halloween. Yes. So if you guys are big fans of Universal monsters, these are the ones that are coming out. So we got Dracula, Miss Frankenstein the werewolf. Is that her name? Miss Frankenstein?
The Bride of Frankenstein?
Bride of Frankenstein. There you go. I was like, that sounds weird.
Mrs. Frankenstein.
And then you have the Loungefly wallet and backpack. It's so cool. I do like it. I'm not gonna get anything. We do have some of the pops from the previous 2 years, but I feel like as well as we're expanding our collection, I do like the Halloween vibes from it, but we are not going to go too deep into it. I may be stating like something that's not true. I may end up getting it in the future, but as of right now, I'm telling myself no. So these are cool to get. What do you like about it?
Since we're talking about Halloween, I did see that Aurelio was saying, "What do you think of the new pop mask?" And then and then Crystal says, "Bank robber mask is what I think of."
We will get to that.
All right, we will. It's a little preview of what we're going to talk about.
Y'all are jumping before us. We're gonna get there. But do you like this, Mel?
I think they're cool. You know, I saw Dracula and I started thinking, I hope that they come out with a new wave of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer pops, since I don't have any of them. Yeah. And I or Twilight, since I don't have any of them. See a theme here with the vampires. I also like the werewolf. I think the Bride of Frankenstein is kind of cool, but I like more like the werewolf and Dracula.
Yeah, I do like the werewolf, especially has the clamp on his foot.
Yes, that's my favorite part.
You know what? I didn't notice that. Oh my gosh!
I just wish that it would show him howling, because I would think if that was to be stuck on his foot, he would be yelling, but not yelling. He would be like a werewolf and howl.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? I can see that. I would capture the whole moment. He's there like, all right, this happens every day. I'm not even gonna howl. Like, all right.
And then this. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Disney.
Oh, that is
So
so cool.
yeah, it's glow in the dark, and I don't know if that's like has some transparency. I think it does, because if you see right here, these lines, it's showing the background of this wallpaper. So I
Mm.
think that from the tail up, it's transparent, and then it's
Wow.
also glow in the dark.
That is really cool. And I don't even collect Alice. That is really cool.
Yeah, so this is the newest collection, and you can only get it from Books a Million. So I think it was pre-order up yesterday.
I believe
Yeah, it went
so.
up yesterday.
You know what? Side note, I didn't know that Books a Million had all of these collectibles. Like, it's not just like, books. Like, they have they get all these exclusive like pops.
Yeah.
And it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. when I went to Books a Million, they had a huge section of Funko Pops.
Yeah, Books a Million, and even
Barnes and Noble too.
They're like
Yeah.
almost similar with that.
Mhm.
Mama J said, I thought Funko's was helping us getting money for pops by providing us with bank robber masks. So we're gonna get to the mask
Nice.
later, but that was a funny comment.
Yeah, I've seen seems like there's a lot of interest in this mask. Like Aurelia's talking about the purge mask, talking about just the masks are being odd. So it looks like we have a consensus here. Even the pin guys, well, the pin guys, I think they're talking about the Cheshire
Yes.
Cat. But yeah, I think we're all interested in these like pop masks. I can only imagine how like odd they're gonna look.
We're gonna get there, but yes, the Cheshire Cat, I think it's a very good, awesome piece to get. I'm not gonna go to get the exclusive of it because we're not heavy collectors on Alice in Wonderland, but I do think that for those who are seeking out different Disney pops and as well are big fans of Alice in Wonderland,
This is a
this is a must. I do agree, and I again, glow in dark. I understand that. Again, guys, one thing to say, glow in the dark is a cool piece to have, but don't rely so much on the fact that it does glow in the dark, because glow in the dark with pops, it literally is almost a waste of time because you have to put a flashlight or even a black light, which will make it brighter, and it only lasts for so long. And even our room, like if we have all the lights on and we get out of the room and turn off the lights, you do see some glow, but it starts to die out very quickly. So the little bit of like the glow in the dark that you are attracted to, like it's appealing, but it's not that worth it. So I think it's cool to have if you're gonna get a common versus a glow in the dark. It's cool to have it because you do get a little bit more of the specialty to it, but it's not that great of a piece.
Crystal says the pre-order sold out.
Yeah, it should come up. A lot of the times pre-orders, they tend to spare out, like they come out randomly. But when it's officially dropped, trust me, it will be everywhere, and you get to either go to the store or actually order it online again. Pre-orders is just those for who wants to lock it on and they get a.
Yeah, I highly recommend you guys follow Just Pops and turn on the notifications.
Yes.
This is very well with posting things on time.
Oh yeah, especially
I
with
agree.
Funko Pops. Yeah.
Yep.
I completely agree. And it's funny, I've noticed that this Pops, oh my god, excuse me. He also collects pins. So once in a while you'll see like a post on pins. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he collects almost everything, action figures, and yeah, like you said, pins and fig pins and different pieces that I never heard of. So I think he's a cool person to follow just to get us more updated. But he does do more of Funko Pops. That's where we get a lot of our information from.
I agree. I completely agree.
Yeah, but with pins, Mel's your girl.
Well, thank you. I get also a lot of my pins. A lot of my pin news I get from Disney Pins blog, and the other ones I just get because just like you guys, when you collect something, you are constantly checking, the different websites and just to kind of see what's new out there. But oh my goodness, let's see. I'm so excited to see what else you're gonna show me. They're so cute.
So this actually is the soda version. So soda figures are actually the newest things from Funko that came out about a year ago. So these are little figures that come in a soda can looking thing. We just started getting into the game of that, and this actually was up for pre-order from different retailers, and we missed out on it. So we will get it eventually. It is limited to not 1,500 as you see stamped here on the can because it says there. Actually updated out, so it's actually 15,000.
Oh, holy moly.
Yeah, so it's actually cool. And then this chase version is actually 1 out of 6. So you do get a chance to get the black and white version. I actually would prefer the colored with the orange.
Yeah.
And that one's actually straight up the same looking ones from the Funko Pop that came out.
I was just gonna say that. It looks like the pop.
Yeah, it looks like the pop. It just comes in a smaller form, and it has a different kind of look to it. Not so short and round like the pops. It's a little bit more elongated. So this is cool.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of the ones that are gonna be very easy to get to.
Yeah, it's a big piece, 1,500.
Yeah.
The ones that are harder to get are usually limited to 3,000.
Yeah.
Even some of them
1,500.
Yeah.
So I have a question. So Crystal was saying that she missed out on the pre-order. Now, when this actually is it going to be like with the other like items where like if we miss out on the pre-order, it's going to be released like
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pre-orders are just pre-orders. They're just there to get you guys get into giving them the money, if you want to say that, because it's honestly that's what it is. It's trying to say, hey, it's available, and you're giving it now because of all the hype that's going on. But as well, it secures you to have, well, most of the time, secures you to get the items. I know certain websites like Hot Topic has had issues, and even Target with pre-orders, that once you make a pre-order, when the time comes that the product is already available for the public, that they for some reason didn't really have sufficient amounts to meet what they sold online, because a lot of their merch went to the stores, so they start canceling pre-orders. But from different retailers, I don't think you have an issue with, like, this soda can that you see right now, you could possibly have bought it from different websites such as Entertainment Earth, Spastics Collectibles, as well as Pop City, and it's many of them. So you don't, if you don't have an issue with these websites that you have purchased before, you can get them from them as well. It's not exclusive to one retailer. There's multiple retailers you can get this from.
Is this something that would come to Box Lunch or Hot Topic, or no?
No. So you can actually get it from FYE. They do sell online and as well in stores. So if you do want to get them from in your hands, I'm not too quite sure to guarantee that it will actually make it there soon or by Halloween time. But I do know that they sell it at FYE.
You know what? Side note about FYE, I feel like all these exclusive collectibles and these new collectibles are what have really saved FYE, because the FYE at my mall, it always looked like it was going to go out of business any day, you know? And I feel like now with all these exclusives and whatnot, it has really helped the store just kind of stay in business.
I think the same thing.
Yeah, I agree, because I feel like the whole purpose of when they were coming out, again, it's for your entertainment. So entertainment was more for digital pieces such as like music and movies and CDs, and it was like different things that was going on. Like even records are now becoming more popular, so they do have stocked up with records, the vinyl records, and they also have now a lot more collectible pieces, like you said, and a lot of like nostalgia items. Like you can find like Friends merch. They have pieces like that. Like if you go to Box Lunch, how they have walls. Certain lines, they have that as well in FYE. You get like a little Stitch side, a little Friends, and even like horror themed stuff like shirts and how you call it, mugs, tumblers, action figures, little stands. Like it's really cool.
Yeah. So the sodas, yes, they have been on Box Lunch and Hot Topic, but online.
Yes.
I haven't not seen any in stores.
I haven't seen it on stores. Yeah.
That is pretty cool. I'm going to have to go to my local FYE and see what we have. I have noticed that whenever they have exclusive, they typically keep those at the register, or they'll set up like a special display for them in the very front of the store. And then towards the back, right, they'll have like the whole display of like pops and whatnot, which is a pretty impressive like display. Honestly, I only go to FYE if I want to get like a pop or a collectible like that, because I mean, they do sell other stuff. But I don't know. They used to have a nice Harry Potter display section there too, but at least at my local one, they don't have as many things as they used to.
You said thankfully.
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, well, no. I mean, yes and no. Like I would hope that they would have. I would hope that they would have like more items, but I mean, thankfully, I guess for my pocket, you know, it's good that they don't have as many. Although I did get like a really cool golden snitch lamp through FYE. They had it at the store, and they had it online too. Side note, it's really cool. So basically you tap on it and it lights up like the golden snitch, and then you tap it and it just turns off. It's pretty cool. But squirrel.
So these are all the other sodas that came out that has to do with Disney related. So you got two of the ones from Nightmare Before Christmas, and there is Sully from Monsters Inc. So Monsters Inc. we actually got fortunate. So this one actually the chase version of this one is flocked, which is like the fuzzy material. This one actually is the glow in the dark, and then as we said before, Mickey Mouse was black and white, and the chase version of Barrel is that his smile is different. It's open and greeny.
I do prefer Mickey in color.
Yes, same.
Oh, and the
I
eyes.
think it looks nicer.
Oh yeah, his eyes are different, and his
Oh
hair.
yeah.
His hair's a little bit different.
Yeah, hair is a little bit different.
I don't know why. I think it's just because of the concept artwork. I don't think it actually is going to be different. But it does. Yeah, the most of the thing you can see is the eyes and the smile. Moving on to the next thing. This is what I was talking about before.
Side note: was that the Sully chase? Is that a flocked version? Like
yes. So that's going to be have like a very nice fuzziness to it.
That is pretty cute. I'm sure that Lizzie is going to need that.
And then this is the Nightmare Before Christmas Funko Pop line that had come out. So recently we did get a Disney one that was with the main characters such as Mickey Mouse, Pluto.
Oh, for the Disneyland anniversary, right?
Yeah. So they have that. So I think they found that it was like a big success, and they're doing it now for the Night Before Christmas. It looks really cool. I'm very contemplating whether I wanted to get it because we do have pieces of Night Before Christmas, but we're not huge fans of it. But this is very, very such a cool piece to have because you have different characters. They're all in one line together, and it's like awesome as well because you normally with theme sets of like trains, you usually see them for Christmas. So the fact that they have like, I know that Night Before Christmas is like a big debate whether it's a Christmas movie or Halloween movie, but for at least Halloween, if you do want to go with this scheme, you do have like a train set.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So
I like that. And you know what? You can even put this around your Christmas tree because some people do, you know, Nightmare Before Christmas. Some people do like to theme their Christmas around Nightmare Before Christmas. I think it's actually a really cute set. And you know what? Like you said, I'm not a NBC collector. It's funny because, you know, with the Disney community, we tend to like shorten the names. And the first time I heard NBC, I thought they were talking about the news.
Me too.
No, I know. It's funny because the first time I heard that, they were like, do you have any NBC pins? I'm like, why would I have NBC pins? And then no, it's like, oh, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. But long story short, just like you said, I do have a couple of Nightmare Before Christmas pieces. I have a really cute Zero pop. It's part of like those
the art series, yeah.
Yep, I have that one. So it's really cute. So I was looking at that Zero pop there, which I see they have like a glow in the dark version from Hot Topic on here. That is so cute.
Yeah, the pre-order went up for it and already got sold out.
Oh my gosh. Let me see here, trying to catch up on the comments. So Aurelio says, order pack of 6 from Spastic guarantees the chase, order Barrel and Harlequin. Okay. He says, I need them all. Christmas movie. Caitlin says, I just pre-ordered 3 of them, so I'll have a little tray. That's so cute. Travis says, train set kind of reminds me of the NBC train pin set. Same idea. You see, NBC. You see, so whenever you guys hear NBC, not the news, it's Nightmare Before Christmas. I feel like Nightmare Before Christmas is just so much to say. You know, it's like NBC.
Yeah, I'll stick with that then. NBC.
Lisa says, is the pre-order available now? Sorry if I missed it.
It should be up for pre-order from different retailers. I do know that the Hot Topic one did sell out already. Again, it's a pre-order, so it will come out when it gets closer to the date that it's going to be released. Up again online, and as well, you can get them in the store once it gets released. Yeah. But they will be hard to get because this is a glow in the dark one, and I feel like Zero is one of those characters that people are more obsessed with. It's like that little character. Yeah. So, and then you also have, I don't know his name.
The Clown.
I think it's called Clown. It is called Clown. Yeah. So it is a Funko exclusive. Do not have a date. Again, Funko exclusives, they never really say a date on when it's coming out. Sometimes they give you a little bit of heads up around when it's going to come out, but sometimes it's not always a guarantee.
And they don't go on pre-order.
And they do not go on pre-order. So whatever is purchased from there, it's sold out, and they will mail it to you usually the very next day. But there are times that they do keep on restocking certain ones, but it's not always guaranteed that they will.
Yeah.
So it says that he thinks they'll be available in July.
Okay. Yeah, here it says just for pre-order. As you can see here, pre-order now. Look in, yeah. So, but it doesn't really say when it's going to be. So I do think it could be possibly July. It usually is about 2 to 3 months when pre-orders come out. That's when it will be released. So possibly next month it could be. I mean,
Can I just say that I'm excited for Christmas? You know, yesterday I was watching a little bit of YouTube, and then on my feeds a video popped up from it was actually Leah, you know, Urban Leah LM. So she does these like rap with me videos, which are so cool to watch. So her video from 2019 popped up, and it was her just wrapping Christmas presents, and it just really got me in the Christmas spirit. And I look at the train here. You know what? I'm ready for Christmas.
Same. Are you coming back down? You should.
for
New Year's,
Christmas.
New Year's, I think. Okay,
I
up
think
to you.
I would like to. We'll see what happens. I know that
I missed out last year. This year, I know not to do anything and give my undivided attention to you.
Look, I know, like we missed you when we were having our New Year's Eve toast. You know.
We didn't plan on it. You guys did it spontaneously. Anyways,
No, we were gonna have some
moments.
drinks. Next time we'll do this and we'll vlog it a little bit.
Yeah. So this is the art series. Not a big fan of the art series because not every single art series that come out with is looks very appealing to me. This one, they have some of them. I do like the Oogie and kind of have different versions. There's a pink version and a green version.
But I really like the pink one.
Yeah, but I'm still not gonna go on for it. You do have Sally up here. There's two different versions. One's a Hot Topic exclusive, and you have the mirror down here. Funko exclusive. Good luck.
Oh my gosh, I know all about that. I tried to get the Belle with the green dress, I think it was, from the shop, and I had her in my cart and ready to go and whatnot. It had me with the little lines of death that says you're next in line and whatnot, and then it sold out as I'm waiting. So yeah, those Funko exclusives. Oh my god.
And then the Funko exclusive for sure. Yeah, it's coming out for this one. Another thing that coming out. There's this one. It's not really part of the train set, but it does add a little piece to it. He's on a sled mobile or whatever you call it, with a Christmas bag and so on and so forth. And then all the little keychains going with it. And then of course there is this.
That's so cute.
I believe they've had this before. So yeah, so it is a restock, like Michael's pointing out. They're gonna come out with it again because it has come out before.
That's the 10-inch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That's cute. I love that it comes with 0. So Aurelio is saying that, Sally is ugly. He should have painted patchwork like her dress. That actually would have been really cool.
That would have been really cool.
That would have been very, very cool, yeah. And then you have other pieces coming out. So Hot Topic is having this again. So they had the Chase and common version before, but Hot Topic exclusive is coming out this year with the Diamond Edition. So you get both of them Diamond Edition, but the Chase is going to be, of course, the other side of him, like how the commons have it.
So hold on, so these pops come inside that box?
No. So these are separate. So
okay, I was like, hold on.
Card game.
It's a card game here, and then these are the pops that are exclusive to the Hot Topic. So they've had releases previously before in non-Diamond Edition, but this is a Diamond Edition. It's going to be exclusive only to Hot Topic. And as not only the fact is it a Diamond Edition, but it also have a chance of a Chase.
Yeah, I noticed the Chase has the face diamond as well.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Mima, yes, we had so much to talk about, and we've been trying to really go through these news real quick, but we just had so much to talk about, and I've learned so much today.
And then these are the t-shirts that are also coming out. So this one is something new that they're doing with t-shirts, which I'm all for. I wish they would do that with their pops, but they want to be like that. I don't know what's going on with Funko, but these are going to be exclusive to all 3 different types of the Funko retailers. So there is the headquarters in Washington, the Hollywood store, and as well online. This is only where you can buy. You cannot buy it in store. Target, Walmart, or anywhere other retailers is only exclusive to their retailer stores.
Yeah, so most likely when the pops drop, the exclusive ones, those shirts might go up.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah,
Aurelia says, I need all NBC pops. I'm 6 away from being 100% complete.
Nice.
That is insane. That is quite an accomplishment. I cannot say I am a completist of anything because I have a lot of Beauty and the Beast pins, but nowhere near being a completist, a completionist, or however you want to call it. That is quite an accomplishment. Mima says, so glad I had to leave for a while. Oh, well, welcome back. Kaylin wants to know if you guys got the Pride Mickey shirt off Funko.
Yes, we were fortunate enough to get it. There was actually 2 shirts. There was the Mickey one, and then there was the mini tank top. But the mini tank top, I think it was more aiming for female because it had more of kind of looking like a tank top for that kind of gender. So I didn't get that one. So I did get the unisex shirt, which is the Mickey one.
Interesting. But you know what? I do like those Funko shirts. I think they're actually also very soft and very comfortable to wear too.
Yes, we're actually wearing some right now. So
let me put you full screen so everybody can see your shirts. Woo! It's like Superman. So you did the Superman pose.
So we already talked about this, but that's also one of the Halloween stuff coming out for Funko Bean.
Can't wait to get that one. Oh my god.
Oh, same. I love that Danny has this very iconic look to her with her little outfit and her
Yes.
wrist pad and very colorful and
And
like.
they did an awesome job with the details on there, as you
Mhm.
can see. Look like everything. I love the hat especially. I wish they would sell that hat just to buy it. I would buy it.
You know what would make this like amazing if Binks was flocked.
Oh.
Yes. I mean, they
Oh.
never know. They might come up with a pop of him.
True.
Oh my gosh, I
And by
love
himself.
Binks.
Yeah.
Oh, I love them. Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't doubt it. And then next to the news is all the villains. Villains is everywhere. So
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I don't think I had seen this.
so you got Cruella, and it's the Funko exclusive. You have Dr. Facilier in the
That's
box.
Cruella?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looked like a vampire from here.
it's her getting ready.
I was like, I wonder who that is.
And then
Oh wow.
you have Hades here from Target only, and this is not an exclusive, but it is a different version. So you got different ones. So this is actually the same kind of style that they're doing with the princesses from their moments that we were previously looking at these past few weeks. So this is the villains version of them. So there's multiple different ones. These are all the exclusives minus this one, and then these are the other comments, as you can see. So a lot of them are coming out. This is a Cruella. It looks completely different, but you can still see it in the face. And are you gonna get Maleficent? Is that you're gonna be?
Oh, that is so cool. I don't know. I think I have like a couple of Maleficent, and actually thanks to oh my god, Cleon, because he got me a really cool Maleficent pop last year for Funkoween. I don't know, that is actually really cool. I do like that Maleficent with is that Diablo? Is that the same?
I don't know. Don't look at me.
The bird. Is he called Diablo?
I don't know.
No idea.
I haven't seen many of these movies in a while. Big
It's
fan here.
okay. I think it's called Diablo. Guys, let us know in the comments. Is that Maleficent's like birdie friend? I think it's Diablo. Crystal says, I need that Cruella. And it's funny, I saw Caitlin's comments, Cruella and Curlers. I love it so freaking much.
It's so cute.
It is different. This says, I have 67 NBC pops. That is amazing.
Wow.
And Caitlin does says Diablo. Yes, I think that is his name.
Okay.
So all of these are very cool. I do like that they're on their stands, and with their stands, it has more of a scenery.
Mhm.
So I like that it's not on a clear acrylic stand. It actually has more depth and details into what the scene is going on, and from the movies.
Yeah, or like the Star Wars ones. That
Yes,
has all the same.
I wish they would have like the Disney logo there, or their movie name right there titled on their stands. That would be cool.
Yeah.
And then these are their
Ooh.
yeah, it's
Ursula.
the Ursula one's really cool. This one has already been made for Maleficent, that it has been released I think last year, but this version is going to be a diamond edition for Hot Topic. The other one you can actually get it from anywhere. I'm not too quite sure if I want to get the diamond edition or just get the common. Don't think it's necessary to have every single exclusive that comes out that's diamond, but for those who really do want to add to their collection, I mean, this is going to be awesome.
That is pretty cool. And we just learned the difference between diamond and glitter. So I can totally picture the pop now, all glittery. As weird as it sounds, that is, the glittery version is not the glitter one.
Yeah.
But these are really cool. What is that blue stuff around Ursula? Is she like doing like a sponge bath or something?
I think it's
a bubble bath, I mean.
I think it's when she was creating the potion.
Oh,
the smoke,
okay.
The bubbles or whatever.
Bubble smoke.
Bubble smoke. It's
That's pretty cool. And that Evil Queen is pretty cool too. Meg from Mickey's Magic, she loves Evil Queen, so I think that she would probably like that.
Michael says that it looks like a peacock.
True.
But I love their throne. Their epic scenery. I'm obsessed with Ursula. I'm obsessed with it.
That's my favorite one.
I wish they came out with this as a glow in the dark, and this would have been cool.
Cool.
It just to have that again, a little bit of a special touch to it. But again, it's not that really necessary. Bubble smoke.
Hey,
we're gonna make it a hashtag. Hashtag bubble smoke.
You never know. They might make that a glow one day because they like to reuse their molds.
I hate that. but I will still buy it.
You see, that's why, because they know we'll get it.
And then we'll buy it.
And these are all their minis. So Funkos do make little minis that come in a box, and they're mysteries. So these are all the ones that are going to be on there. So you have different versions of them. It's very cool. I like them. They also give me more of a vibes of the Funko's other figures that they have. They're called Dorbs. So these kind of look like Dorbs with their round heads. Yeah.
Interesting. I think I liked. Oh my god, what the heck is his name? Oh my god, the winged guy that looks like a gargoyle. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm forgetting his name right now.
I don't remember his name. But
oh my gosh, let me think about this. It has a weird name.
Fantasia.
It's oh my gosh, what is his name again? I have it like right there. Oh my god, it's a weird name, like the Cheshire Cat, but it's not Cheshire Cat. Oh my gosh, who is he? Guys, let me know in the comments down below or in the chat. Oh my gosh. Because I can think of his name right now. Chernabog. Thank you, Caitlin.
What is it?
Chernabog.
It's right there.
I knew it was like a Cheshire Cat. It's like, it's not the Cheshire Cat. Chernabog. Alrighty, squirrel moment.
All right, so going on to the next thing here. These are plushies that are coming out, plush, or however you want to call them.
They're plushies, okay? All plushies are plushies. It sounds cute.
Oh, really? It says they look like kid villains.
Yes, they do. Like the minis, yeah, they kind of do look like them.
Like teenage.
I think out of my favorite out of all of these, though, it's gonna be Ursula and Cruella. They look so adorable.
They do.
But they all kind of do look adorable. Even the evil queen as the old lady. She looks really
the old hag, yeah.
But these are the plushes that are coming out, and last but not least, so this one I don't understand why they needed to do this. So this is going to be the 10-inch of the dragon from Sleeping Beauty. It's Maleficent. I don't get why they needed to comp both of them. So this was going to be a glow in the dark that's only exclusive to Amazon, and then this is a common you can buy everywhere. This is going to confuse people because I know people who are not really aware of both versions, or even know a lot about how Funkos are releasing their products. So I know that's happened before. People buy things thinking that's the glow in the dark and ends up being not the glow in the dark. So I wish they would have just came out with one, if they would not both, and it should have just been in the glow in the dark one. But this is a 10-inch version, and I believe that it's not going to be metallic-y, but it has some type of shine to it on the body. But there is as well the Loungefly bag. The Loungefly bag here, as you can see, has a lot of details of different versions of all the villains.
Crystal, if they make that dragon one more time.
I know there's different versions. Like they came out with a smaller version last year.
There you go. They said the same thing. No, they have a 6-inch version already.
It looks similar. I think the 6-inch it actually has like green fire coming out of the mouth.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. So this was just more of standing, but I do think it's an awesome piece to get it. But again, yeah, like you said, there's different versions of them, and there's a lot of the same kind of stuff. But I still think it's an awesome piece to get for a 10-incher. But this one, going back to the Loungefly bag, has different pieces of villains. I can't really see that very well, but as you can see, there's a staff here. There is Hades Fire. There is as well, I believe I saw something here. The crown.
Evil Queen.
Right there.
You know, from where I am, it almost looks like Beast Library. It looks just like a library, you know?
The guys from...
it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's a neat design.
The psychics.
The sidekicks of Hades right here. I swear I saw Jafar's staff. Oh, there it is. Jafar's staff is right here.
Oh, I see it.
Which I don't know why there's no Jafar pops. And somebody was telling me, oh, because they already made it before. I'm like, they made the dragon like 10,000 times. They could have made it.
For real.
They could have done it. I mean, they made him into a mini, right? Right there he is, but there's no pops of him that are coming out. I don't understand that.
Very interesting. Caitlin says there are 2 6-inch already.
Moving on to Stitch. So there is a Hot Topic exclusive of Stitch in a pumpkin. And as well, there is a plush. This is jumbo size. Now, this is something that I clocked out the moment that I saw it. I don't understand why they decided to Funko decided to make this one when Disney already has a similar version of it's called Cuddlies. It's like, why would they do that? I don't get it.
Money.
Yes, but it's like, I feel like they're ripping off an idea that it's already been made from a different company, especially the same company that you are like selling their merch from, because this is Disney's license.
Well, if you think about it, Disney's still getting a cut of it. It's been licensed by Disney.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like, I don't know. And the fact that they're coming out with it during the Halloween, it's part of the Halloween merch that's coming out. It's like, no, I don't mean like to make it so morbid, but it's like a dead Stitch. Like, why?
No.
I don't get it. So I did buy it. So
But you know what? Like Kaylin said, that pumpkin Stitch is adorable.
Cutest thing in the world.
it's so cute. I don't know where it's from because I've never seen it, but Michael did find a animated version of like the GIFs, GIFs or a meme. They have him. So I don't know where it's actually from. I don't know if it's from an episode or what, but I never remember seeing him in a pumpkin like that. But it looks cool. I do like the fact, and I find it weird, the pumpkin, I mean, normally whatever they have on the merch, the actual pop, they make it into a pop form. So for example, there's a Carnage that we have from Marvel that he's standing on a bunch of skulls, and the skulls look like Funko Pops. Like they look like the pop figures if they were actually skulls. But in this one, if you see Stitch, the pumpkin itself, it has the eyes and nose of the original Stitch.
But that is very interesting.
Pop version Stitch. It's actually,
oh my gosh, good eye.
yeah, it's good
Yeah.
eyes.
I'm learning so much today.
Wow.
But they also have Loungefly coming out with the Vampire Stitch, and I'm sold up. Like I can't wait for it.
I just realized the logo on Loungefly on the backpack. It looks like a name tag.
It does look like a name tag. Hi, I'm Stitch. I work at Loungefly.
Aurelia said, "Is that a Vampire Stitch bag?"
Yes,
it is. And then the wallet on top.
and
of
the wallet actually opens up to make it be like, ta-da! It's gonna match perfectly with the bag.
Yep.
Hey, John Surf Bomb. Good afternoon.
Hello.
And for sure, we're gonna get that eventually.
Yeah. So
You're so cute. Oh my god.
I know there's a lot more to go, so I'm gonna go and speed it up a little bit. Anybody has anything else to say about this, Mel? What do you think?
I think that out of all of those picture there, I really love the pumpkin Stitch. I think it is because you know what? Here's the thing. I do think Stitch is extremely adorable. I just can't pick up another collection. And there's so much Stitch out there. What did you say?
Yeah,
yes, you can. Yes, you can.
No.
Yes.
No. Mel said no.
McDorks says yes.
I see it, right? But no, you know what? There is a chance I might consider getting that Stitch with the, as a pumpkin, because he is so cute, and I don't have a whole lot of Halloween pops, so maybe that's super adorable.
I'm obsessed with it, and I just want to point it out. The way this concept artwork looks, the little straps that are underneath it look like his little shoes, like look like feet.
Oh my god, I didn't notice that. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, okay.
They look like feet, but they're not. So yes, a lot of Stitch. Yeah, it's year. I don't know what's going on with this year. Like I think we were talking about it with Mel's, like because next year they might have a lot more. But they're just kind of prepping, especially the fact that
for the anniversary.
Yeah, they're just there's so much to release in 1 year. They're probably
I feel like next year we're gonna drop everybody like Dina.
They better drop a lot of stuff and not do what they're doing to Beauty and the Beast and not really focusing a lot on it.
I think that they're gonna. I think what I'm thinking is that they are probably gonna have a huge drop in November because Beauty and the Beast came out in November of 1991. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm a little nervous.
It could be possibly that they'll start releasing things towards November and then make it last to next year. Because there's a lot of the times that they do that, even with like the what was the anniversary that they did with Mickey? How many years has it been?
For like Mickey's 90th birthday?
Well, the 90th, yeah, they were making it last. It was like the following year coming out with Funko Pops and other merch, and it kept on having the anniversary stamp on it. So I think that's possibly
it could be, because I heard that for the 50th anniversary of Magic Kingdom, it's going to be a merch release that's going to last through next year. So
yeah,
maybe.
So, going in with a little bit more Marvel, these are Venomized pops that are coming out. So if you guys don't know about Venomized, it's just there's different versions of Venom. So Venom is Venom, of course, that we know of, and especially there's a movie coming out, part 2, later on this year. But they have different characters that have been taken over by Venom or Venom-esque of it, and they transform them to different more of a mashup of both characters, like how they did with Spider-Man. So this one actually is Kingpin, which is from the Daredevil line, and then you have as well I can't remember his name.
Is that it looks like Ghost Rider.
No, it's not. I don't think it's Ghost Rider. I think it's
Is it the Hobgoblin? Maybe?
Yes, as I say, it's a different. It's the other goblin.
Yeah, one of the goblins.
Yeah.
The Green Goblin?
No.
No.
There's
The
a
Hobgoblin.
yes. There you go. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's the one that's coming out. I'm super excited for them because we do collect all the Venomized pops. We don't have 100%, but I think we have like possibly
A lot of them.
95% of all the pops that has come out. So I do want to get this, but again, fig pin. Wow.
Kingpin.
Kingpin is only gonna be released in
Funko Shop.
Funko Shop. So I got
Okay.
Funko and fig pins all in my head right now. So
Very interesting.
all these pens that are coming out with you got Captain Marvel, Thanos, and Miles Morales and what's his Rocket.
Oh my god.
Rocket.
All of them Venomized on pens coming soon. I do wish that they put a little bit more thought into the design of the rest of the pen, just not putting a little mini version of the pop on top and then call it a day. But it still looks cool if you guys want to have more of like that stationary kind of stuff that involves pop figures.
That is pretty cool.
These are what am I talking
Oh my gosh. All right. That is something else.
So these are some of the bosses they're coming out with. I believe it's retail at $19.99. You got Batman right there, Sally, and Pennywise. I'm not a big fan of how they make them look. I don't know if that's actually how they see, but they kind of look creepy. Look how this guy in the Batman one is just like, hello.
So this is like a whole helmet type thing you're gonna put on?
It looks like it, but I don't think so.
It's
a
actually, I've seen it. It's a strap. So it's actually just the cut out in the front, and then they have a strap on each side that you put it on the back of your head.
All right, let me put you full screen so you can. All right, so everybody can see what you were doing.
So it's just a mask, just like a mask. It looks like a plate, if you want to say. It's like a mask, and then it has a strap on each side, so you just like put it on like a hockey mask.
I see.
Yeah. So that's basically what's gonna be. I did see some pictures of it. I don't have it right now, but that's what's gonna be. I just not a fan of how you can see. I wish it was a little bit more the same color tone. Hopefully that's what it is. And
I think it is. I just think they made it like that so that you
like a concept artwork,
like
kind
a
of
concept art.
Yeah, possibly.
So probably people are gonna be like, "How do you see?"
Yeah, and then
I see. Okay.
Yeah. And then the other ones that are coming out with is
Jack,
the other Batman, the more modern one, the black suit, and then you have Harley Quinn and Marshmallow Man. I forgot his actual. I don't know if that's his actual name.
You know what you were saying makes a lot of sense. You could just be the concept art so people can actually know where you're going to be seeing. Because, like you said, they were like, okay, so how am I going to see? That is true. They could just be doing it like that so that you know exactly how it's going to work. Because people could be wondering that. This will be good for wall displays too. I just want to meme that was like, what? And Chris was exactly what I said when I first saw them. Yeah, I mean, they are different. I mean, I think this could be like a fun an easy disguise. You just buy your mask, and then just like it's there. If you want to be Harley Quinn, you can just wear something red. If you want to be Batman, how about a black shirt?
Yeah, call it a day.
Or Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters, same thing. So
Aurelio, you should be on here. He's getting everything right. His name is Stay Puft, and the other goblin was called Venom Jack-o'-lantern. So awesome.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan. I can't remember everything. I'm sorry, but I know for a fact that I could count on Aurelio. And speaking of Aurelio, look what he got us. I don't know if you guys anybody saw this video
full screen
for a moment, but it's the Starbucks tumbler with the parks all over.
That is so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, Aurelio, yes, we gotta coordinate to have you here as a guest one of these days where we can all talk.
Yes.
And you guys can school me and everybody else on pops, because I've learned so much today. Mima says, rather do that than wear it. Like display, you mean?
Yeah,
okay.
I think we're gonna possibly get one that we actually do like and use it as a display. Like if they come out with the Spider-Man version, for sure.
Oh my god, that would be
yeah,
so
for
cool.
sure. Now I'm not really into these characters. Like again, Sally and Jack are not one of my biggest fandoms of the NBC. Harley Quinn,
I love
maybe,
the Harley Quinn one,
but again, not biggest line. I'm going more for Marvel or Disney. That is It's Stitch. Listen, I'm done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
To come
They, yeah, I do think, however, this would make a pretty easy like costume.
Yeah. Very, very fast. Just grab a mask and like most I just get a color shirt that kind of resembles
Yep.
the mask.
Yeah.
And you could call it a day.
Yep.
So this is a Funkoverse strategy game that's been coming out. There's a Marvel one that's coming out now, which we were talking about that. Like, when they're gonna come with of the Marvel ones, and there's a Chase version as well. I don't know. Here he is. It's Black Panther, but I don't know what
the original one.
Yeah, what the original looks like. It probably is just matted and not chrome because this one looks chrome.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but again, we're not gonna go so heavy on that. We just wanted to go ahead and give you guys the heads up. These are just mini Funko Pop versions of them on a game board. Zombies, Marvel.
Look what Aurelio said. If they make a Chase mask, then everybody would be like, "Oh my god, I love it!"
Exactly.
I love their Chase.
Exactly. This is the zombie collections that are coming out with. This is actually Thor. So this one's actually glow in the dark. It's only exclusive to Entertainment Earth. So again, I'm not gonna go deep into that, but if you guys are interested in that, that's a cool pop. What do you think about these lines? I don't know if you have really seen all of them.
I'm not into like scary stuff, although I do like like my Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Twilight, but I don't really think that's scary. So I'm not too into like the zombies, just because I'm not into it. To me, just crosses the line where it's more like, oh my god, excuse me, like creepy. Like I would not want to wake up to that. So no, it's funny because I'm also looking at Crystal's comment. I don't even know how I feel about waking up seeing that hanging. Like, what are those big like up faces hanging on the wall? Yeah, I'm not too into the zombie line. It's not something that I would get, even if they did a zombie version of, let's say, Belle. To me, it's on the creepy side, and I don't think I would want that.
Oh my gosh. Well, this is actually from the comics, so that's the reason why they resemble it. But I can see what you're talking about. Like, it does just look a little creepy, but hey, it's in my spare room. I don't see it. It's I don't wake up to seeing this.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of happy. But if they do have 10 inches versions of certain of the characters of the zombie line, we do only have one of them. I can only imagine if you have a whole bunch of them and all the horror stuff, that would be kind of creepy. And then again, another Marvel pop that's been released. There isn't a Chase version of it. It was released in Hot Topic. It's Red Hulk. Guys are fans of them. Those are good to get. I do know that they probably sold out online.
Yes, they did.
And then more Marvel pops. I say the Marvel for last because I know that not everybody's a fan of Marvel, but they're part of the Disney line. This is actually supposedly going to be released in the parks because it's a Disney exclusive, but I don't see the stickers on it, so I don't know what's going on with that. But this is Iron Man, and then there's a Spider-Man. I definitely for sure need to get Spider-Man.
Yeah, they're already hitting the stores. I saw a post on Instagram about it. Somebody bought it.
I would like to know that. Would have gone to World of Disney, possibly buy it, because I would like to get Spider-Man.
Oh yes.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, like I am not too into like I do like the Marvel movies, but I am not a Marvel collector. There's some characters that I really like, but like I said, I don't really collect any Marvel.
Yeah, we as you can see, we're in the Marvel room basically. So we need to get especially Spider-Man. I don't know if we would get Iron Man. That's a cool looking Iron Man, but Spider-Man for sure. Oh, and Hot Topic had a max of 2 Red Hulks per order. Nice, because usually it was 5 before. So
oh wow, 5 is a lot.
It was more before, but yeah, people were getting the Chase, so they know that 1 out of 6 it was the chances of getting a Chase. So they actually changed it to getting it to only 5 pops, and now it's 2. So that's awesome. I think that 2
is enough.
Is a perfect number, because a lot of companies, like even Funko exclusives, you can only get 2 as a limit, and that's awesome.
Interesting. It just makes it more, I guess, fair for everybody.
Yeah. And then last but not least,
oh my gosh.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
It's
this
so
has actually
loud.
been released.
I'm upset.
No, this has actually been released a while back. So it was 2 years ago that it was actually released. Well, it's going to be 2 years in the fall. So they actually came out with a red eye, and then they later on retracted. And last year, the beginning of the year, they said, hey, the actual version of the pop was supposed to have black eyes. We accidentally made a short amount of the red eyes. So we're going to go ahead and release a smaller amount of you see the comments. Remember when this was an LE of 3,000? Yes, because they said they were only making a small batch of the black eyes one so that people could get the actual version of it, and it got sold out. We missed out on it, and then it restocked later on, and we were actually fortunate enough to get it. A friend of ours did give us the red eye one, but we still wanted to get it, and so it was before our friend gave it to us, so we did get the black eye on pre-order. But I was not going to cancel it, so I think we did get in the black-eyed one. It's here.
It's here, yeah.
It's here.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You know, yesterday, right? I was looking at I was getting some stuff from Hot Topic and I saw it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, let me get it." And then it's like, "Oh, nope, sold out." I was like, "What?"
But it says it's hitting the stores. That's why I wanted to put it on here. So it is restocking in stores. Right here it says it. So Florida Mall. So I think that you should all check your Hot Topic stores, especially UML if you really, really want to get it. But it's not a new pop, but it is a restocked one that everybody wants. And the only buckbeak that they have is flocked. I don't know if there's a version that's not flocked. The only one I've seen is flocked.
I like that it's flocked because buckbeak is supposed to be a magical creature. So I want to be able to pet it. I know that sounds weird, but it's flocked, you know, it's like, you know, it's like getting closer to the real thing. Kind of. Don't mind me. But
I know what you mean, because that's the reason why we have them. Because I like when I'm holding it or looking at it, like it feels fuzzy. So it makes it more not realistic, but more of like the terms of like it feels and looks more of
like a magical creature.
Yeah, like it's buckbeak. It's not.
Oh my gosh, yes. So I do need to get that. I just checked again as I'm doing this just in case they restock on the website. But hopefully maybe next time we go to Hot Topic, I'm able to grab one. But yeah, that is so cute. I don't have a whole lot of Harry Potter pops, but hopefully that's something that you know, I'll get some more of those, even though I'm trying to purge some of the stuff that I have. Oh my gosh. but yeah, oh my gosh. So that is actually a great way to kind of, you know, wrap up our segment. Or do we have any other where am I?
No, that's it.
Hi. Well, it's been super fun. My bangs are like just annoying me, so don't mind me if I keep on like playing with my hair. But yeah, you know, wow, I learned a lot today. Glitter, diamond pops, honey. What else did we learn about today?
Different coupon codes and ways you can get AMC. Yeah, that's a lot. Or even as well on how to stay up to date. This Pops and Melly Mel.
Thank you.
Just a reminder.
And then we're talking about something else. Oh my gosh. I don't know, but I know I learned a lot today. Oh, and of course the NBC like train pops. That's super cute.
Yes.
But with that said, guys, what do you have coming up in your channel?
Nothing.
I don't know anymore.
Surprise? Is it a surprise?
So we actually are revamping our style of the way we're going to do our videos.
Yeah.
So we are trying to execute a little bit more on releasing limited videos and not trying to purge everything out. So that's what's been catching up off guard, that we were always trying to stay up to date, but we're always behind on things that we want to show. So we're going to show things that we really, really want to talk about. Everything else is going to be on Instagram, and then anything else that we get in mail, we're going to probably spread it out throughout the videos and not just make a video like we did yesterday. Yesterday's video, as you see, it was a lot. If anybody did see it, was it yesterday or the day before? It was the day before.
The day before.
Wow.
I'm Christian, fake fan.
I know. So we actually did a purge of like probably 6 different mail calls that we got in from people or online orders that we have done. So we wanted to go ahead and not do that. So we're just going to spread it throughout videos, like a little like mail time, you know. But we are going to not do so much video. So we're planning on doing probably 2 videos a week. Probably releasing one on Wednesday and one on Friday or Saturday. So we do know that we do want to do a Disney haul. So that's going to be coming soon. This week we did buy some Pride stuff that we do want to show. So starting on June 1st is going to be Pride Month. So we will possibly be releasing the video of all the Pride stuff that we got from Disney.
Well, that's exciting. So guys, definitely be on the lookout for that. And then tomorrow, are you guys going live tomorrow?
Yes, it will be on Geeking Mama Bear. I'm telling you, like it's all in my head right now. I'm confusing names and I'm confusing. What was the other thing I just said recently?
Fig pins.
Fig pins.
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you. Don't mind
Um,
Kiki Mama Bear Juliana. We'll be on her
yeah.
channel this time.
Yes. Oh my gosh, my bangs. Oh my gosh. Sorry, swirl. So as far as what I have coming up in my channel, I usually do videos Wednesdays and Saturdays. I don't quite know exactly what's gonna come out yet. I know I have some cool stuff that I got. I actually got a box delivered to me through the Owl Post, which is super cool. It came from the Harry Potter shop, so I'm gonna work on that. So hopefully that video can come out either Wednesday or Saturday. So and then of course Sunday we'll be back with Disney Collectibles Sundays at 11. Thank you guys so much for being here for almost 2.5 hours. I mean, we had so much to talk about today. I mean, I don't know if you guys feel the same, that the time went by really fast because
It did.
we were like, go, 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 go. Sweetie, that's what I tell my dog Luna when we're trying to race to go outside so she doesn't go potty in the house. I'm like, go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, squirrel. And then Aurelio saw treasure skeleton at Pin Traders. Okay. I know that Pin Traders at Disney Springs, they do carry a lot of the pop, so it's cool that it's already at the parks.
Usually on a table right there at the entrance.
Yeah. So yeah, again, guys, thank you so much for being here. Aurelio, Caitlin, Mima, Crystal, John Surf. We were here for a little bit. Thanks so much for stopping by. Who else? Jody and Laura were here earlier. Huh?
The Siskateers, Mama
Yeah,
J.
Mary. Yep. Lisa was here. Travis. Thank you to the Pin guys, Mama J. Thank you so much for for stopping by. We had another amazing Sunday. You guys are amazing Sunday family. I hope you guys have hugs. Left me hanging like hugs. So you guys have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend, and then we will see you guys next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.